X, the most mysterious letter.
Yeah. Where did it come from?
I don't know. Who can say?
Area X, X-Men, all very mysterious.
Indeed. Who can say what secrets await in this X box?
This unearthed box that we've found.
The secret of the ancients may lie within. We've brought in a specialist.
Hello.
Our spelunker
I'm a specialist.
is here.
I know about this problem. The science.
Where did X come from?
What does X mean?
X?
What does?
Tell me about the X-Files.
What spot does it mark?
It mocks. Yeah, X spots the marks! Exclamation point.
Richard Marx is a big Xbox fan, is what you're saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying. The singer, though, not the.
Yes, of course.
Not the other one.
Right.
Yeah. Big fan of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, remember that weird Batman game where it was like Batman versus Jokers? And it was like a 4-on-4?
Yep. They had to make it free to play at one point.
Really?
Because that's what you do when you have a multiplayer only game that is not getting played a bunch. And they reissued it and like gave people a bunch of free stuff, but it was like a separate download on Steam. It was a whole weird thing.
Yeah, I remember it.
Gotham City Crusaders. Gotham City
Imposters?
something. Yeah, Imposters.
Oh, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Because I saw
Is that backwards compatible?
the picture of the Joker.
Maybe I should go download that. If it's backward, that game was okay.
That game was not bad.
That game was better than it should have been.
It was just very weird.
It was a very strange game. We have some other very strange games.
Yeah, is today the day?
Today, I don't know.
Today's the day for the second batch of strange. Not that strange. I don't know.
I may have misread the dates for this stuff.
Oh, okay.
It turns out some of these games just became backwards compatible today.
Right. No, I thought that's why you wanted to do this today, because you had looked at it and said like, today's the day.
Last week it was Tuesday of last week, so I thought it was Tuesday again this week.
For me, it was Tuesday.
Turns out it was today. So I'm pretty sure all these games work.
I mean, they're selling them, right? So
yes,
you bought some.
I did. I bought all of these, actually.
Some backwards compatible Xbox 360 and Xbox
original
games.
Xbox One.
No, it's the proper name is just Xbox.
Let me try. Xbox.
Yeah.
Okay.
Visualize the space where you are not saying a second word, like one.
I only played direct Xbox games.
That's smart.
Yeah. That's how far back I go.
Yeah, OpenGL is full of viruses.
Yep.
Oh, it's all this open source software, the Vulkan and the...
Me and The Rock are big DirectX fans.
No, yeah, The Rock loves DirectX.
And Bill Gates.
And Bill Gates.
We get together and play Fusion Frenzy.
Yeah.
Regularly.
That makes sense. Please don't play Fusion Frenzy today.
Okay, I'll play something else.
Oh.
They added some new Xbox games.
Yeah.
For the Xbox One backwards compatibility.
Blinks is a
game. It came out.
I can't
excited.
verify. I'm not gonna say one thing or the other. Blinks is a Xbox
Game.
Experience.
I'm gonna leave another space there.
Launch title?
No.
Blink.
No, was it not?
No, it was
You
not.
could play Blinks on an Xbox.
I just sworn this was a launch.
No, it was
pretty
just
early.
It was like their attempt at like, hey, let's have a mascot game.
Yeah. It was also their attempt at saying, hey, we got Japanese developers on this thing.
Yeah, Artoon made this. Artoon made Pinobi for the GBA, which is a good game.
Yeah.
I haven't played like any original Xbox games, so I'm very excited for this stream. I can learn about Blinks and other games.
Some of these games are actually good.
Yeah.
So maybe you should play.
I'm pretty sure Blinks is not. Well, yeah, hey, maybe.
Maybe I'll like it. There's a fly in the studio.
Yeah, there's a fly here that showed up for our...
I don't see it. Let me, hang on.
So are there graphics settings for these games?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. Because a lot of the 360 games on here now have Xbox One X enhancements.
Right.
But I don't think these Xbox One games do, or if they do, they just happen.
Time's like a treasure, you guys.
I put my stuff in the blue data box.
Cool.
Figured it's the most future color.
Blue.
Like I feel like white is the most future color, like the bleakness
That
of
clinical.
yeah.
Yeah.
But of the options. Green is definitely a color of the past. Red is
Back when trees existed.
Yeah, back when you could go look at nature. Should I skip this?
I don't know.
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably wondering how I.
They made a sequel to Blinks,
Didn't they?
yeah.
Was it a sequel or was it a prequel?
It was a squeakquel.
Also, you play as a mouse
Yeah.
trying to get revenge against the
Definitely.
cat
I
people.
think I met with our Toon people to preview the sequel. I think they came in with it.
I have a robot to finish. Speaking of the future.
True.
Oh yeah, you brought I understand you brought a robot? Half a robot?
Well, yeah, about half a robot, I think, is what I have here.
Oh, that's the Tom Tom gang.
And my intent is, while you guys do this, I'm gonna go over there and finish that motherfucking thing.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Just be over here playing some Xbox,
People are being turned into...
which I'm excited about.
Is this the plot? Is In Time a remake of this? They steal the time and hoard it? Do we have to like shake hands and
I
turn?
never
And
saw it in time.
In Time's okay. You
Wait.
could do a lot worse than In Time.
Wait, is that the Justin Timberlake thriller?
Yes.
Okay. I was thinking about Time, I think.
I was thinking about
Not also
Nick
a
of
movie?
Time,
Okay.
the Johnny Depp movie where he's got to kill the politician, or they're going to kill his daughter. But he figures out, spoilers, he figures out a way to outsmart them all by the end.
It seemed like Blinks wasn't willing to help until he saw a cute girl.
No one said he was a good time sweeper.
How dare they use the number 64 in an Xbox game? How dare they? That number is sacred.
The GameCube was out by then. Even Nintendo had abandoned the number.
They didn't abandon it, they had seen it to its potential.
Uh-huh. Agreed.
Damn, that's fucked up. They're just ready to abandon that whole world
yeah.
because of some pigs.
This looks like a bad Phantasy Star Online event.
As opposed to...
The good Phantasy Star Online events. I just want to see you play this as a video game for a few moments before I go into robot. You can't just insert the word time into every sentence to make your game about time.
Oh, can't
That's what
you?
you think. The same time color. Okay, so do I not want the yellow ones?
Wait, I totally don't remember this aspect of the game.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Got it. Oh, he's kind of sluggish. Alright. I wouldn't call that trash necessarily.
One cat's trash is another cat's treasure.
Trash, you can shoot time monsters. This trash?
You can only have 5 pieces of trash at once.
Count myself, or
Have 3.
Is there any camera control at all?
Yeah, it's oof,
Amazing.
inverted. Oh,
There are no options.
all right.
You think this is a video game?
that looks like trash to me.
Something back there.
There is something back there. Maybe if I rewind time, I can make the statue get back up and I can get under there.
You can make the statue get back up and you can get under there.
I don't like how long it takes to suck.
All right, you guys, have a great time with Blinks. I'm gonna go build a robot.
Okay.
Knock yourselves out.
Okay.
With Blinks, we're in the chat if people want to send a question. Ben's got a
Yeah.
laptop over there.
Rory will be joining us shortly.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to diagnose some stream stuff, right?
Yeah,
he
he's
said
watching right
there were
now.
some people saying that on a Chromecast there are some
Yeah.
issues, which
Yeah,
he's trying to
He's,
look at it
he's
and
out
see
there
if that's something
messing with the Chromecast right now.
something to report to build on the reports. I guess is that that's a time you should shoot the trash at the track. Well,
Whoa.
Oh, I guess you can just suck the trash.
All
This is
right.
me.
Trigger or tap X.
Trash.
What is that blurred up?
Have you paused or rewound time yet?
Bad crystal combo.
Oh, do you just lose the crystals if you don't make a good combo?
I guess.
Hmm.
Hey, I want.
All right, now you need 3 more moons.
Yeah, that was a tough puzzle. I just thought. Okay. Well, I shouldn't pick these
Ooh.
up. Oh, I guess
Ow.
touching them. Thought I had to vacuum them.
Wait, get
Oh, I
those.
can get these, yeah. I gotta retry.
Good. Another chance to play Blinks.
What? I feel like I'm missing something. My gamer senses are tingling.
Is it enjoyment? I don't know. This doesn't seem as aggressively awful as people seem to think.
So far, you know, I'll let it get its time. Okay, that's money.
People hate Blinks that much back then?
I think people had
remember.
a hate for it that didn't really, that it probably didn't deserve.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting here.
But also the game is not good.
No, it's not good.
Truly the Knack 2 of its day.
Okay.
Hey,
No,
I was thinking more Knack 1.
I don't know. I know some people that have played Knack to completion and despise it. For reasons that sound like they believe, you know, I'm not gonna say they're not allowed to feel that way, but they put in the work. They put in more work than I did.
Yep.
Okay, on my cardboard over here, it seems like a lot of it has gotten jumbled up and left out of order a little bit, so it'll be okay.
All right. You're now a Blinks expert.
yeah.
What is your expert opinion?
Oh, we're good.
It's okay.
Oh.
I probably wouldn't finish it. You want to try playing a level of Blinks?
Well, we've got a surprise for you, Ben.
oh no.
You're gonna finish it! This
can't
is the new
leave.
show. You're gonna finish it!
Oh fuck. Well,
I'm gonna finish this fucking robot!
Turns out the twist is always the same.
Yeah.
I should have known when I looked on the calendar and it said video shoot. You're gonna finish it.
What could this be? It's almost like a setup.
Okay, it looks like my power-ups carry over. Level to level, that's neat. The combat leaves a little bit to be desired.
Someone left an RC car over here.
Oh.
Very exciting.
I saw a picture of people strapping knives to the top of those and making them fight each other.
Wow.
Yeah, that looked pretty good.
Homebrew battle bots.
Yeah,
Definitely
that's-
some people doing some cool stuff with that garage mode too. I saw someone had made, it's not necessarily like a big use of the cardboard, I guess, but they had made an old Game & Watch ball, one where the balls get juggled and you have to move the hands to keep touching the balls.
Okay.
It's a Game & Watch game, pretty simple.
Okay.
But they had made that on the Switch in the garage mode and then took a cardboard cutout that was similar to the LCD screen and put it over the Switch screen in a way that made it look like that game.
Wow.
And it was really inventive. It was cool.
And that's with like less than a week
Yeah.
of time to mess with that thing.
Okay, now I'm making the robot's arms.
Wow. So cool.
Honestly, like at the end of the day, Labo is kind of the same situation as Little Big Planet and every other like user-generated thing ever. Yep. Just that I'm excited to see what other people do with it.
Yeah, but like unlike something like Little Big Planet, it might be difficult for you to duplicate and have the experience in your home because there's no sharing, and also who knows, you may need to 3D print a bunch of weird shit. Like,
oh, somebody tweeted at us that there are basically 3D printed like flimsy, like flexible materials at this point.
oh,
We were talking about making the piano in a 3D printer and how it would be too rigid to like do the shaky stuff, but sounds like that material has come along.
Like, there you go.
Oh, this is a very hairy piece of cardboard indeed.
If you get touched once you die.
Cool.
I got a roo.
Roo?
Now,
Whoa.
look, I made the statue big again. Who's that?
I mean, this time stuff was kind of novel back then, right?
Yeah, like that was the hook, I think.
Wasn't this just like, hey, we have enough memory to actually like keep track of what's
Where'd
going
that guy
on?
go?
I don't know, the whole thing
Something-
seems fake.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I should.
I don't know, is it like rewinding enemies and stuff like that
Yeah, it
too?
rewinds like everything around you.
Yeah. Maybe that's something, but I don't remember being especially wowed by the implementation of the time mechanic, though it did sound like a cool hook. I think the issue was that it sounded like a cool hook that then in practice was like, oh, this actually is not much fun at all to play as a video game.
Honestly, the worst part about this is the inverted camera.
Oh, you're just stuck with it? Ugh.
And that was probably an issue then too. I think, you know, some cameras in older games you go like, well, a lot of cameras sucked back then.
Yeah.
A lot of cameras suck now.
My phone camera's pretty good.
Yeah, but couldn't it be better? How many megapixels is it?
What was it like dealing with,
What if it was 5? What if it was like 5?
That'd be much better.
what was it like dealing with Microsoft before the first Xbox came out? Like did you guys get them in early? Did you have
we did.
pre-release consoles? Were they out there?
They were, yeah. I mean, I've told the story about like them. They were very big on the Xbox.
Yeah, I remember
and
that stuff.
everyone was very skeptical about it.
Yeah. I remember you talking about that stuff. But I mean, like you guys got boxes in ahead of time and like.
Yeah, we
Or
did.
I guess what I'm asking was there like a lot of excitement about that Xbox?
No, it was people were skeptical. It was like, oh, let's get this thing in here and see what it is, because I don't know, like, because you know the team launching it, the people they brought around and stuff, like they were weird to deal with. They were not like other gaming publishers. They had they came in very big on the thing they were building. They came in very confident, let's say, cocky. They came in with attitude. Not unlike a Blinks, not unlike a Time Sweeper.
Okay.
Coming in with some of that tude in a way that was just like off-putting in a way.
Okay.
It's one thing to be like, hey, we really believe in our product, but then when they were like, when we were kind of like, okay, well, we're kind of taking this wait and see approach, like we're not like fawning all over you guys, and like there was we caught some flack at that point. I think I've told the story before that they went to Joe and they were like, we're showing your guys like the future of interactive entertainment here, and they're just like,
Did they actually say?
stone-faced, like what's going on? That was the story that was relayed to me, to which I think a lot of us laughed and said like, I don't know, they came in here with a first-person shooter and Halo looks like it might be okay, but we have no idea until they bring it in. A lot of people have brought a lot of promising-looking first-person shooters through this office. Like, prove it.
How do you say a phrase like the future of entertainment?
Right?
Seriously.
Right?
Earnestly.
So yeah, they were weird to deal with early on. Like, you know, and I can't fault them for believing in their thing.
Yeah. I mean, they did a lot of cool stuff.
Then,
Like it was the only console with a hard drive and an Ethernet port.
right, but the Ethernet port didn't do much at launch unless you had a LAN.
Yeah,
so like we could play Halo System Link or whatever.
Yeah, but they were preparing for it to
were.
do cool stuff.
Yeah, I think that was part of it. Is like when they announced the box, they were like, "And we're doing this," and then they brought it out, and you're like, "All right, let's play games over the internet." And they're like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa."
It was a couple years.
It was a time holder. Oh, it lets you hold more time.
She a hotel proprietor? Wait. Cosmetics?
Yeah.
Cosmetic microtransactions?
Like that, please. I always thought, like, if I made a game, I'd like to do a thing where, like, one of the shopkeepers was just bad at, like, math, or, like, not good at managing his money or anything, and you like, try and buy stuff that you couldn't afford, and he'd just let you.
Okay.
Like gives you the wrong change,
Yeah,
and you don't know
sometimes,
how
like-
it's gonna go.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about Blinks? What if we played something besides Blinks?
Sure. Let me see what this level here has
Oh, I
to
see.
offer.
All right, somebody is fairly interested in Blinks and continuing to play it.
He's gonna finish it!
I want to see my family again, so I just want to see if like they introduce any more systems, or like so far it's just.
No, it's okay. You can admit it. You like Blinks.
Is the top right thing like the enemies that are left?
I don't know.
Like kill this guy? Does it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
The dude just checked off.
Oh, that's okay. This game's okay.
Okay.
It like. Oh.
Yeah, I feel like its reputation has.
Playing Blinks.
Okay, all right. I feel like its reputation has maybe soured over the years.
It didn't start great.
No, I know. Again, I know it's not a good game.
I think what's happened is like no one remembers playing it
Oh, you almost got to the
anymore,
boss.
and no one knew was going to play it, so it kind of just became a joke, and a lot of people don't understand why it's a joke.
Sure. I get it. Only on Xbox. Only on Xbox. How's the robot going?
I have folded a bunch of cardboard together into a roll that's going to make it's a solid block of cardboard now that makes one of the arms.
Okay.
That I'm going to attach this string to and punch stuff, I guess.
Sounds cool. Yes. You know what? I'm going to play Breakdown.
Yeah, I want to see this. You said Breakdown's cool.
Do you remember Breakdown?
I remember the opening moments of Breakdown involving you vomiting from a first-person perspective,
Yep.
and that being awesome.
Yep.
And I remember the rest of Breakdown not being as good as that.
You're probably right. I think you're right. But I think it's like one of the first games I previewed when I had started at GameSpot. And yeah, I was totally blown away by the drinking soda and eating a hamburger and vomiting in first person.
I seem to remember like a crowd gathering to watch the
Yeah.
first person vomiting.
Nobody had ever had you vomit in first person before.
Yeah.
This game's
In
got
Dolby Digital.
Commence operation. No return. Over. This is Dragon 1.
What?
Dragon 1-2. I repeat.
Huh.
Was this like a Frame City Killer trailer on the front of the
Weird.
game or something?
Dragon 1.
Or is this just how they...
Has Jeff ever played CAT, Cyber Attack Team, which was released only in Japan for Xbox?
I don't think so. I played, was it Project Nude? Which was a Japan-only Xbox game.
Total memory loss. Hey.
But Cyber Attack Team is not ringing any bells.
Looks like a bunch of anime girls
Whoa.
in an isometric grid
History if we stick around here.
battling
Soldier.
game.
Sounds good.
Total immersion.
That Noctis?
Y'all seen The Matrix?
No,
Yeah.
what's that?
You guys like The Matrix?
Hell yeah.
Yes. Judging by Ben's reaction, I bet I would like it.
Release only.
We're in the Matrix.
See it sometime.
A lot of your knowledge is based on reality.
You should watch all three of them. I'd really like somebody's perspective on like the later stuff in the Matrix now, because back then people hated it, but I think it'd be a unique,
You mean 2 and 3?
like the back half of 2 and 3. Yeah. Remember those albino twins?
Yeah, that was a good chase sequence.
Yeah, that was probably maybe my favorite part of the franchise.
What is reality?
I don't know, man. Oh, it's scientifically been proven that we're in a simulation, actually. So, what is reality?
I don't know.
I don't-
Ask Elon
What is a
Musk.
simulation?
There it is.
What if all reality is real?
2003. That was mind blowing.
Why was there a trailer for the game you're about to play in the game you're about to play?
Now
They didn't want to spend the money to render an intro.
I thought it was pretty effective. I want to play some Breakdown.
Is this 69 on your screen over there?
No.
Oh, okay. I just wasn't sure.
I can't really see the.
Trying to remember like
I-
original Xbox games, like if they are cropped or.
I don't think so. No, it's not. This game has options. What we got?
this game has
Maybe it has. Nope.
Hexagon, pretty good shape.
Not bad. They're pretty cool because they fit together
Yeah.
perfectly.
Like I forget the name of those.
It's a very
toys,
efficient shape.
But there's like the yellow hexagon and like the blue triangle and the red trapezoid, and you like build patterns out of them. And ringing any bells?
Red trapezoid. Is that the prequel to Super Hexagon?
What are these called?
Oh, this was pre Bandai Namco, wasn't it?
Yep. All right, it's got me
Someone in the
tying
chat
knots
know.
over here.
Has anyone read the huge PUBG patch notes?
No, I just saw that update came out.
Is this the one that adds the map select stuff?
I don't know. Maybe. I saw they're making a ton of changes to Miramar
Yeah, map selection.
Oh,
again
really?
for a second time.
It was funny to get like the info that like, oh, they're adding map select to the game, which sounded like specifically in response to people not liking Miramar, and then like hour later get a press release from Microsoft that was like, we're adding Miramar to the test server on PUBG for Xbox. And I was like,
Total memory loss.
oh boy.
We haven't been able to determine the cause. His eyes are open, but he's not really conscious.
Looks like they rebalanced the guns a bit. Big pistol buffs.
Brain is still asleep.
What up? It's Big Pistol Buffs
I say.
in your area.
These patch notes. Look how bad this formatting is. It's just like
Wake up.
Times New Roman
Our last chance.
10-point font.
Hang on, I'm busy over here being our last chance.
You're saying the font work on these patch notes are terrible.
Yes.
That's a new
Look at
That's a
it.
new level of petty, and I want to congratulate you for finding.
Everyone should go to the PUBG patch notes and just like there's no. It looks like a Word doc that isn't even styled. And
I mean,
It's probably how they wrote them.
yeah.
we're in an era where God of War introduced a text size feature and people were still mad that it wasn't big enough.
Did they?
Oh yeah.
I gotta
What?
crank that up.
Whoa!
You just time walked.
Just came out of nowhere. What are you doing to me?
I don't know.
Sorry, what? Can you speak up? Ah!
Huh?
Whoa! She's back.
Wrap the string around the top of the arm. Why? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
Oh, good. They made players move slower when holding guns.
That's. Huh. That's a choice.
That machine you knocked over is worth 50 grand, you know. Anyway, it's good to see you moving again. How do you feel?
SLR.
I wonder if they want to just double down on being like the methodical game.
Got my legs.
Yeah. Which is weird after they released that fast map.
I'd like to get started with rehab and get some baseline data on your.
Put a muscle car in Myanmar.
I'll need the data for comparison tests later on.
Miramar.
I'm going to open the door now. The rehab room is in room
3x scope and 6x scope.
push you so hard, but
What?
please work with us. I'll explain.
You can now change the reticle style and color on the red dot, holosight, and 2x.
Okay.
That's cool.
You walk out of the first room and it loads.
Yeah, map selection.
All right, let's get to work. First, one question. What's your name?
What's my name?
I can't remember.
I can't remember.
Tangrams.
You don't know. Well, no surprise.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes, 10 grams.
Have some sort
Tangrams. Anyways, I always started with the
tests.
orange hexagon, yellow hexagon. This isn't what I was thinking of.
Test your
Sorry.
eyesight. Stand in the middle of the red ring on the floor and look at the logo on the wall. Good. Now face downward. No problem there. Time to move on to room 2. Okay, let's open the door.
Yeah.
Speaking of trash games, has Ben ever played Trash Panic? Trash Panic is great.
Yeah.
I remember it being really tough though. Like
Yeah,
level
I was never
5.
good at it, but what a cool fucking idea.
Yeah.
Hello.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Oh, but I forgot to ask with Mike. Always.
You can just speak into mine. Whisper softly into mine.
I don't want to pull.
Alright. Now the next test will involve
Dan,
some exercise.
Mike,
Just follow this one.
it's you when I pull it out.
Put one on, and if it doesn't work,
You know, you gotta like wiggle around and find which cushion's under. There we go. Hey. Teamwork makes the dream work.
The other side.
Oh,
Oh God. What is the? Okay.
that's the black button.
Yes, I had to figure out what the black button was on this controller.
Oh, somebody wanted to see if you can still play the demos that are in the menu.
I don't know. Find out.
Okay. Sorry, mate.
Oh, it's all right.
Hey, welcome.
how'd that Chromecast look?
I was bug testing some Chromecast buffering issues.
Down there.
I didn't see it myself, but here on the network, I believe it was wired to a wired
this not-
Chromecast. So I
You have
think
to-
I think the 1080p 60 is a little tough for the wireless Chromecast.
Just let go.
But I want to keep on taking a look. Million different devices for watching video on the internet, and half of them seem to have issues from time to time. But I do my best to bug test.
Well, thanks.
Billy Mays RIP in the chat wants to know if any of you guys previewed the canceled Aeon Flux games.
I might have seen it at some point.
I don't think I did, but that sounds like something that would have been on an appointment list at one point at E3 or something like that.
Was that something that review people or editors were able to play? Because I know there's plenty of like
Could have
in 13 Star Wars game that was only ever in
The 1313.
13. Double bad luck.
I don't know if it would have been shown in a playable state or not. It's always hard to know.
What game do you think got closest to release and then got canceled outside of that weird? There was like GameCube fight game.
Are you talking about Thrill Kill?
Thrill Kill, yeah.
That was a
PS1.
PlayStation game.
Just be careful.
That was done.
Yeah, that was pretty much done. There were some Acclaim games that were done, like Juiced. That was a driving game that they had sent out review discs for.
They went out of business.
They went out of business, but then Juiced got sold to like Ubisoft or THQ or somebody else, who then published it. So it's like the game eventually came out just with like a different publisher logo on it. I think I have an Acclaim Juiced disc somewhere.
What is this?
It's Breakdown.
Breakdown. This is an Xbox One.
Have you
or
thrown up
Xbox?
yet?
Not yet. I think that's soon. I think shit pops off in the near future, from what I remember.
This is an original Xbox game?
Yes.
It looks pretty
It
good.
does, right?
I mean, the aliasing alone kind of makes everything.
Pick up the gun.
Pick up the gun.
What gun is that?
Pick up the gun, Jay.
That gun.
Would you kindly pick up the
Oh,
gun?
that's weird.
Load the gun.
When they want you to use something, you have to hit X once to ready your hand and then again to actually do it. Seems weird. It's true.
How's it going, Jeff?
Wait, do I have?
The arms are attached.
First, try and shoot the target.
I saw a diagram the other day
Wait.
of how
do-
Big Bird works. You have one hand up in the mouth,
Oh.
and the other hand has
yeah.
like a pulley system for the two arms.
Right.
So when one goes up, the other one goes down.
Next, I'll put 2 targets up. Shoot the one I tell you to shoot.
I don't do what you say.
Fine.
Oh, weird.
Red.
Yes, sir.
Good. Blue.
Okay.
Do the blue one.
Whatever you say.
Does this lock on, or are you?
Like the prison experiment.
Blue.
Yes. Does have a lock on.
You know, I'd like to play like an upgraded version, Red Faction 2.
Now let's try some hand-to-hand combat.
I think that's out.
No, that's the Gorilla one is the one they announced.
No. On here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're almost done for the
The Gorilla remaster thing struck me as really weird news. Like, I liked Gorilla a lot. I wouldn't mind playing it again, but like, am I gonna pay full for like
It's-
even
yeah.
like $20 for that?
You know, it's the sort of thing where like a new publisher has taken control. They bought the IP and they're like, "Can we just get some of this money back soon? Like easy? Is there?"
The last one was the one about aliens, right? What was that? The last Red Faction game?
Right. That was one that had the Sci-Fi Channel tie-in.
Yeah,
It was like
yeah.
follow up to Gorilla, but was like all indoors and fucked up.
Speaking of sci-fi,
Dark something. Red Faction. Dark.
chat. What does the chat say?
Dark ass.
What was the last Red Faction game?
Make Google Red Faction Dark
right.
Ass. Oh no.
That's right. This game has first-person combos.
There you go. They're relaunching the Defiance MMO apparently.
Right.
Like totally redoing it. I'm curious to check that out.
And putting it out on current consoles too along the way.
Sorry.
That Defiance game was not bad. It was not good
for a hot minute, but
yeah,
it had really good like community. Like everybody rush here and does one big thing, fight this one big monster. Kind of like a lot of games do that. Like Guild Wars 2 had a bunch of that stuff too.
like Public Quest and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just surprised. I hadn't heard of a Defiance game in like 2 years, and now is the time.
Yeah, like I got the press release for like, hey, we're rebuilding Defiance, and I was like, okay, well,
Is that show even still on? I haven't. There's a million like interchangeable sci-fi shows now, like Colony and Defiance. And all this
I don't know.
Altered Carbon?
No, I don't think that has aliens in it, does it?
Oh, you're talking about alien stuff?
Alien stuff. Yeah, sorry.
Here's a fun question from the chat. You had to design your own console mascot. What would it be?
A slice of pizza with
Okay.
Let's mix
a
it up
dick.
and try a 1-2
Bringing the classy chat here. Sorry, you get me away from my locked in.
That just like came out of your soul. That just like you were ready.
The truest thing you've ever said.
Just can't.
Whoa.
Throw it out there.
Dude, this game's crazy.
Whoa!
This really is
Wait,
weird.
hang on. This is...
I'm having a breakdown.
Damn it, how this is not... Hang on.
I think my console mascot would be like a beleaguered dog catcher.
Oh, wow. There it goes. Jesus.
It was just like,
Like smoking a cigar.
Yeah,
Dog catcher or dog walker?
dog catcher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just got the net over his shoulder,
Yep.
like, another one got away.
Dude, this game's ridiculous.
Wow.
But then the game he's in, like you don't ever. The first thing that happens in the game is that you get turned into a dog. So, on
Tables are
the
turned
box
now.
for the console, it's one of those lenticular things. If you turn it, it looks different. So it's one time it's human, and then you turn it, and it's a dog dressed up like a dog catcher.
That's fucked up,
like a
man.
Yeah, exactly.
Friday. Does a dog become a human at the same time?
Does the
No,
dog catcher
it's
become a
dog on dog violence. It's fucked up.
What a weird firing range.
DMX is involved.
This game's nuts. I totally forgot this thing is like a first-person fighting game.
Yeah, I remember
Combos
that
and
being
shit.
its downfall, is that the melee combat actually wasn't that great.
Red Faction Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Sure,
that
Dark,
makes
yeah,
sense.
Dark
I played that and kind of enjoyed it, but it didn't quite have that je ne sais quoi that the older.
It just got away from the physicsy shit.
Yeah. It was a lot of corridor shooting inside caves.
It was like your weapon. It was like instead of having a weapon that blew shit up, you had a weapon that built things.
Yeah,
And you were
I
like,
remember
I guess
that.
I'll make this bridge appear. And then, like, that's not.
It was what was that awesome time? Singularity, I think that had a
Yep.
bunch of like the time stuff where
Yeah.
you're like going through time. That game was dope. Was that a Raven game?
Yes.
Yeah, Raven.
Where did
It's
they
the
want to go?
tragedy of, like, Singularity is like one of the final games that you look at as like, here's a tragic thing of, now Raven is rumored to be doing the Battle Royale mode for Call of Duty.
Wow.
Like,
I didn't know
I bet
Raven
on some
was-
level that's cool, but like, Singularity sure was neat.
Yeah. Singularity is dope. For like a 5-hour game. It was
Yeah, it wasn't super long.
Yeah. But then neither was Syndicate, that FPS, and that was pretty cool too.
Yeah.
I know you like the multiplayer. I never got much into the multiplayer, but the single player there was pretty cool.
Yeah, I played the single player like once or twice. But,
Oh, you eat the hamburger before you drink
I just
soda.
recently, just over the last holiday break, played through all of the multiplayer and Syndicate again.
I think I saw you streaming some of that.
Where did the soda go?
Where did the
What,
soda?
what happened to the soda?
You drank it.
That's one of
No,
my
I
favorite
didn't.
subreddits.
Oh, I didn't. I put it behind my head and now it's gone.
I hate when that happens.
You gotta get a magician to pull it out from behind your ear.
Yeah.
I would love to see a mod for this game that does.
Yeah, dude, I told you this game fucking rules.
It looks like a bad
Oh,
Yeah!
What was in that hamburger?
I don't want to see.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, it was romaine lettuce.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Are there achievements in these games?
Oh.
No.
That's a bummer.
Well, did that start with a 360? Yes. I thought it was in the.
Yeah.
Oh man. I am. Kill him.
It's just 5 more minutes, Mom.
Look out, it's Aeon Flux.
That trail of bullets went right through that person's body.
Yeah. They really made a Karate Kid show?
Yes, for
Oh,
YouTube.
you're
Oh, it's for YouTube? I was trying to find what network it was
Is
on.
that what that Cobra Kai thing is?
YouTube
Yeah.
Red
I saw some people
exclusive,
talking
yeah.
about it. Like,
It's got the original, the sweep the leg Johnny Kid and Daniel
The research lab was
Pat,
full of
or,
soldiers.
Pat Morita.
Ralph Macchio.
Ralph Macchio.
Open-minded. I'm not gonna watch it, but
Oh, here we go.
maybe it's not.
This is
terrible.
it.
Oh, look away if you're...
Now it's time to lose your lunch.
Whoa. I don't
Oh,
remember.
she just...
yeah!
First thing we gotta do is
You didn't tell me it was somebody else.
You didn't tell me it was
talking.
sexy.
He rules.
Thank God they brought this to modern consoles.
Side update. The Korean spam problem is hopefully going to be the problem.
I heard they lost their testing site.
What do you mean?
That's a little topical joke.
Who are you? I don't follow that news that
Oh,
much.
please, go ahead.
The problem with the Korean spam is that it reshuffles all the order of all the topics on the forums, and lately, like the bug reporting forum has been really tough to use because I don't know what is actually being updated and which one are being bumped by spammers. Hopefully, a fix to that should go out today. So hopefully the forums will be a little more usable after.
we're history.
Don't try to come at 3 in the morning because that is just a million people.
That's the only. No.
It's taking a little longer to fix that than we'd like. I still don't exactly know what those people get out of posting a huge amount of Korean spam.
Well, it's been interesting watching them. I mean, they're basically probing us.
Yeah.
You know, because you're watching them like try different tactics and like, oh, like you're watching them very clearly be like, well, what if I post like replies to old threads instead of new threads? Will that let me do this?
Dude, that's fucking cool. These guys dropped their guns and the game didn't say anything about me being able to pick up these guns and take them with me, but I did.
Can you shoot?
Oh, jeez. The fly is still alive.
Yeah.
And it's here right now. It's on Brad's head. It was
Shouldn't have said anything.
crawling through your hair.
You guys like The Matrix?
Yeah.
Sounds like The Matrix.
Does.
What did you guys take a look at before I came in?
Blinks, the time
Blinks.
sweeper.
That was an Xbox original.
Oh!
I hate having to call it the Xbox original.
We discussed it. It's called the Xbox. And you go like
Boom.
that.
What's that? Oh, Xbox.
Oh,
You like, you.
kick you to death.
It's a. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Why don't you use that cool gun you found?
Because it's funner to punch and kick.
I'm building feet for the robot.
Cool.
Wait,
Those strap around your legs?
I guess so.
Okay.
I didn't know it was the whole bod thing. I thought it was just a torso.
No, because you walk.
You want to talk about that?
Any update on when the jerseys ship? The tenor of the emails between us and our warehouse partners has been getting more and more. I've been given at this point like 3 different kind of, those ship here, and I feel bad because I keep on kind of like naively saying that that's when we expect them to ship. As far as I know, they're putting on some of the final stitching this week, and we are going to take a look at all that. I'm not going to guarantee anything at this point, but hopefully it will be soon. The issue, and I don't want to get too much into it, but there's like 4 steps in the process of getting one of these made, and it's taken us a lot longer to.
Step 1, God created the heavens and the earth.
I'm exasperated as much as anybody waiting for one is. I hope you trust me on that. And I'm sorry it's
I
taken
think
so
it's probably
long.
say more so.
There is, I believe I can't say specific yet, but I believe there will be.
Sorry, she just like, these guys started shooting at you and then she just ran into the doorway and stood there and looked at you.
We are talking with our warehouse partners about what they can do. Make up something to you for the fact that these have taken a lot longer than we.
I'd be in trouble.
So I do apologize about that. Yes.
Kill that guy. That's right, backflip away, then kill him.
Flames up the side of my face.
I don't think I can go in here.
In a lot of these emails.
Feel it from you.
Man. I can only personally apologize because I'm obviously, it's kind of my name out there when I talk about these things get delayed because
block
I've
bullets.
had all the shipping dates before, so.
This is Dark Souls screen.
I should have not run into all those bullets.
Have you tried catching?
Have you tried dodging?
All right. This time I'll shoot.
Try that out. Do you have an ammo counter or anything?
No. Ah!
What demo did you guys play like crazy?
Deus Ex, the first game that.
Oh my god.
Like the first Deus Ex?
Yes, the one around the island for Ellis Island.
It's a
Yeah.
bummer not knowing how
I
much
played
ammo
that
you have.
50 to 60 times probably. Straight through.
I wonder if I can get those other guns and get more ammo.
I played the
Okay.
What was the name of it? It was. What were the N64 era Star Wars plane?
Rogue.
Rogue Squadron 2 demo. Whichever one came on a demo disc with that and the original Star Wars arcade game. I played those two a lot.
Doom shareware.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Quake 3 Arena
Yeah,
Test.
Q3 test.
Q3 tests. DM17. Still, the betrayal of putting that on Mac first was.
Fucking reload.
I
This
haven't
is bad.
quite forgiven
Dude.
John Carmack for that.
Is that why? Is that where the Mac
It was
really stems from?
No, it's just, well after that, but people were not happy about that at all.
Just Cause 2 demo. Yep, that's a good one. I've definitely played that a lot.
Hard.
I gotta pass the strap through the holes.
How's that going?
It's going.
Do you feel like you will be able to successfully pilot the robot?
The feet here are actually the first thing so far that's maybe go like, oh, this. So I don't know. We'll see.
Well, if you don't get in the robot, then someone else is gonna have to.
Yeah. We'll find somebody the more appropriate size. Like maybe you can do it.
Ah! No! You fucking can't move while you're reloading! Stop! Oh my god, dude. Holy shit, this game.
Breakdown seems kind of
This
not
is
great.
fucked. Like, I just lost half my health while I was admiring that fucking ammo.
90% health. You try this
Holy
one or two more times, maybe. And
We have to get through this.
Okay.
This game is way better.
Hey, Brad, I've got
Not
bad
cheating.
news. You've got to finish it.
Yay!
You're gonna.
You're gonna finish it!
Yay.
Yay!
I forgot the ammo. Alright, this time I will not pick up more ammo in the middle of a firefight.
I like when I get a message from Jan that's like, I made something dumb. Can you give me space for it?
how'd the Labo stream go last week?
It's going.
Yeah, still.
Still going.
I felt bad for leaving, but the community endurance run went really well.
Cool.
Exceeded the goal. Again, our mod, that Pinguino, did a huge amount of work so organizing all that and streaming most of that weekend too. So big props to him. And everybody else who streamed too. It was really fun. We did a custom Giant Bomb themed Divinity Original Sin 2 module that night. Divinity Original Sin 2 module.
There's a module.
It's like a
Like a
DM
little quest.
the DM created it, yeah.
that's
So-
cool.
Oh, you went on a little quest with your little friends. Okay.
Oh, that sounds cute.
It was really fun. I had never played that game co-op before, except for a very short amount of time with Vinny.
Okay, it's time for me to try putting this on.
Wait, you're putting it on?
It says I need to make sure that the strap
Whoa.
fits the shoe.
When I look for nourishment, I go for a ration.
This game is bizarre.
Ration branded rations.
When I learned, when we were like doing a Gold Rush unit in elementary school, learned about hardtack. You know what hardtack
Yeah,
is?
it's like cookies or bread that's basically lasts forever. Right?
Yeah, like never gets.
We call that
moldy.
lembas.
I always wanted to try it. It sounded like, bread was like my favorite food as a child, and there was something about the idea of like a really hard bread that I was just like, that sounds really good.
Fuck.
Even though I'm sure it was awful.
There's a YouTube channel where a guy goes back to like old army MREs from like the 50s and will eat them. I mean, we on this very website.
found a radio.
On this very website, we had somebody eat a fermented fish one time. I smelled that and ran away.
It's bad news.
Surströmming, was that what it's called?
Surströmming.
Didn't it like also like it's originally it's like bad, but it also went bad. Like it was worse bad than it.
Yeah.
All I remember is that can was bulging from the middle. Look it up.
Yeah, that's
If you're new to Giant Bomb, or if you've joined us within the last like couple years, there's a whole bunch of weird stuff back at those Front Street offices.
what.
Who's over there? Sam Houston's business is in that place that we used to be in?
Pop in a link in the chat.
Bug Crowd, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah,
I
he's-
saw a picture like outside his business and
He's
I was like,
in that building, yeah.
Is there a height restriction on the Labo robot box?
We're gonna find
Is there
out.
a height restriction on the box? I would assume there would be, but there's a lot of writing on it, and I didn't find one.
Earthquake.
That's convenient.
You want to be underground in an earthquake, from what I know.
Okay, now it wants me to take it off, and that's actually way harder. That's,
I was in a basement in Far Cry 5 the other day, and I had to blow up a building, so I was planning C4, and it gave me like 10 seconds to get out of the building. But Jess and Grace were standing right in the only doorway I could get through, so I had to shoot them both in the head to get out.
Oh God. Wow, you back up really slow.
I felt bad, but also like,
I need to do this for the mission.
get the fuck
They'd
out
understand.
of the way.
Get out of the way.
Oh man.
Does anyone know if Tao Feng Fist of the Lotus is playable on Xbox One?
it is not.
It is not.
Is that a fighting game that was
Yeah.
ridiculously terrible? Is that the one?
It was the game that John Tobias, co-creator of Mortal Kombat, left
yeah.
and started a separate studio called Studio Gigante, and that was the fighting game they made.
Wait, did I lost my gun.
Is he still in the industry?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
no longer have a gun.
If he's
I guess
out
you
there
gotta-
doing it or not.
You can sneak up on that too. Oh, not anymore.
Steve 1989 MRE info.
Is that the name of the YouTube channel? Yeah. I've not seen any of his stuff, but apparently it's kind of that dude has an iron stomach.
Wait.
1969 Vietnam meal combat individual C ration spaghetti.
Giddy. Oh, nice.
Some nice 1969 Vietnam spaghetti.
50-year-old spaghetti, and that guy puts it in his mouth. What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten? Then? I mean, we're at this point in 2018. We're past like, oh, I had crickets on a taco. That's not even bizarre.
I had
American cheese.
I had mealworms on a hot dog.
That's not bad. Was it?
That's pretty good.
Were they dried?
Yes.
They're saying all this like insect flour stuff is going to save the world because if it's flour, you're not really going to taste much of a difference. I shouldn't. Maybe I sounded.
Gotta stay gluten-free. Insect flour, totally.
I probably sounded pretty blasé about crickets not being too weird. I'm sure for a lot of people it would be, but
I'm trying to think. I know I've eaten some weird food.
my girlfriend loves all the weird meats, the lenguas and the brains
I love
and the
lengua.
tripe. If you
I
go to
love
a
tripe.
yeah, I stick with like chicken and steak. That's about as far as I go.
There's a really good taco truck that pops up sometimes.
Ojos. Ojos is the one she's always looking for. I want to find eyeballs.
Okay. I've never had eyeballs.
It's pretty. It's not super common.
Shoot it.
There goes my health.
Is it Ojos or Ojos?
Holy shit.
Ojos.
Okay.
Somebody says Brad needs to go to a soda machine.
Oh, do that. Yeah.
Have I seen one?
I don't know.
Have we passed the soda machine? I think I can go back. Oh, wait. Came from here. Let's see if there's a soda machine in here.
Oh.
Apparently, you can find recipes for hardtack online. One person says, I've made it, and its most notable characteristic is it's very hard.
Well, this was, when you went on a sailing ship across the Atlantic, you had to have something to eat.
Yeah.
And it was all weird biscuits, hard biscuits, and stuff like that.
Stuff that, like, you could get a little wet and it wouldn't
Jerky,
spoil.
and, it's a lot of jerky. And
Hello.
Oh, jeez.
Dan, you want to take me down real quick? Maybe check in on the robot business?
You're clear.
It's fine, me and Ben will fill some air.
Yeah, let's find out about
Let's talk about
robots.
robots.
So this is the part that I'm like somewhat concerned about because it's having me establish the
Stretch out a little.
length of these cords. If you remember, the backpack has 4 strings coming out of it, and it's a pulley style system where you will like a weighted thing that lets you pull these strings out of the backpack, and that's how it registers movement for the arms and legs. And this is the stuff where it seems like it's like, hey, wind this around 8 times. And I'm like, if I wound it around 4, it would be longer, and that might be better for my legs, but I don't really have a good way of knowing, so I'm just doing it the way they're saying, and we'll see how it goes. But
Maybe leave the knot a little loose in case you want to come back and.
yeah.
How does it detect them? Oh, the movement is going through the pulley systems. And that's
Yeah,
where,
so there's inside the backpack there are 4 weighted things that have reflective stickers on them. One of the Joy-Cons will see the stickers moving, and that's how it will determine how movement is happening.
Interesting.
I'd really love to see, like, we never would because Nintendo's so secretive, but I'd really love to see like a documentary about the design of Labo, like, you know, like the testing and QA, because I'm sure like they had to go through a lot of iterations of this.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, like in terms of what, you know, how did they write the instructions? How did they know, like, okay, what are the tricky parts that we need to like over explain versus, you know, easier stuff that we can simplify? Like, you know, like how did they go about that aspect of it? I imagine that's a ton of rounds of like testing.
Yeah.
And every time you have to bring in fresh people because once they've done it once, they're burned out. You know, they're burned.
I just imagine them bringing in like little kids and like having them go crazy.
Yeah, that too.
What would you want to do with all this cardboard? Or cats?
Jeff, someone in here says you can adjust the string later.
Yeah, it looks like something I can pull out of the catches and adjust later. So I'm not too worried about that as long as there's enough overall length to do it. I've loosened the straps on the backpack about as loose as they'll get. So if they're gonna fit on me at all, we'll see. Seeing photos of one Will Smith wearing one gave me some hope that maybe it will fit on an adult. But I don't know.
What are we playing this weekend, Ben?
God of War.
Really? I'm still working my way through. I'm asking my UPF questions now because I'm skipping UPF.
Yeah, get them
You're
out.
ditching us.
I put
to
in.
go see the Avengers.
They sent out that email like the entire building is welcome to a special screening of the Avengers at the Metro. And I was like the first one like we need to play on that UPF because I am going to do that rather than be here.
Honestly, I would have gone if not for UPF. Like I probably won't see this movie in theaters.
Wait,
but I still haven't seen Black Panther.
It's probably pretty well tied in. I feel bad, but also I'm going to be streaming on Saturday. I think I'm going to try to do a longer stream for Pencils of Promise, which is our charity for the community endurance.
Yeah, how's that going?
They did it really well. I think they got about $1,000 over the 8,500, and then it was weird because a lot of them got rolled back, and we think it might have been like a fake credit card or somebody joking around about their donations, but then I think a lot of them got put back in, so they did really well. Everybody who streamed, especially Gino Greco, our mod who put all that together, really awesome stuff. And I'm gonna try to do a little bit tomorrow.
Seemed like there were a lot of people playing games with feet.
Yes, there were a lot of feet. Two people played Celeste against each other with like controllers and arcade sticks on their feet. And after like 20 minutes in, they were both like, I can't, I feels like I've been doing this for hours. I can't do this anymore.
Is there anywhere somebody could check out an archive? What was that?
I'm not sure if that picture is in the chat. Asking the mod thing. Maybe
Probably,
somebody will.
you know, I think a lot of that stuff, you know, was up on Twitch. So
It'd be on Twitch,
archives
yeah.
will exist for a little while.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
You guys are really missing out here.
We had to fill the air when you went to the.
That lady just ran on that wall. Oh, soda machine.
Rory, get into the WoW beta.
I'm gonna die.
I've been in the alpha, and the beta just started.
I gotta get a soda.
I might show some of that tomorrow, I think.
Drink.
What's it called? What's it called?
Drink. Oh yeah.
Nice work.
Worth
Did
it.
it say lettuce?
Yeah, they finally allow add-ons now in the WoW beta, so I might try that out a little bit tomorrow. I also have a.
Gotta get Cosmos installed.
It's playing that game without add-ons at this point is almost impossible.
Did they ever make significant changes to the UI to like?
They have.
They've like, oh, maybe you could play without add-ons.
Yeah, you can. It's just a lot of quality of life stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I might check out some of that too. Maybe some Final Fantasy XIV.
I remember that brief window where there were add-ons that would auto-run you to your corpse or like a low set location and stuff. You just hit a button and it would do a corpse run.
The big one for a while there was people, if everybody had the add-on, you can paint the ground different colors. So the DPS has to stand in this big red spot, and it made a lot of the strategizing kind of simplistic. So
this is
they'll change their API a bunch based on what is too powerful for people to do.
Hey Brad,
this game is unforgiving.
You might be having a bad time now, but you're gonna finish it.
Why did the door close? I opened that door already. Did they seriously not checkpoint that?
He shot the control panel.
Not even gonna wait for the lady to do her fancy wall run.
That's a hell of a gun.
I think it's really shooting.
Of the unreleased toy cons, which ones have gotten your interest the highest?
Unreleased what?
Toy cons.
Wait, I can't go this.
Like the Labo, like the dock and the camera and the.
Oh, I guess I'm not up on which ones are and aren't in the toy pack. So
Help! There's a helicopter.
I didn't realize they were unreleased ones. I thought they'd put out everything
I
they'd
guess
shown.
there's a camera. Somebody in the chat, the same question Asker was talking about.
Busy signal. I'm
Hey
determined.
man, I don't write the questions. I just ask.
Sure.
That's what I always say.
Determined to get past this fucking helicopter. Oh! Not a lot of cover.
It's enough.
You gone back to Ni no Kuni at all?
I've been playing off and on. I got the airship, and I got my Kingdom up to level 3. But yeah, I mean to finish it. It's just kind of finding the time for it.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff to play right now. I did beat Far Cry 5, so that's good. I can roll my eyes at those endings all I want to now.
Yeah, I went through. I came to the conclusion I'm probably not ever gonna play that game, so I went and looked at the ending.
Don't say it, I haven't beaten
I won't.
it
I
yet.
won't.
I might show my girlfriend because she was watching me play. I might show her the YouTube videos. Which
I kind of want to see it for
like,
myself.
oh my god, are you shitting me?
I'm excited to see it in context.
Yeah.
I mean, excited. You know.
When I started playing that and reading Jeff's review, I was like, it's not so bad. But then you get to, I started skipping the conversations with the.
That sounds awesome. Like honestly, like reviewing it, I felt like I couldn't really do that. But
Yeah.
like I really just wanted to start skipping every cutscene.
When you go through that funhouse like shooting gallery thing of Jacobs for like the 4th time and nothing has changed.
Fuck, man.
Wow. Okay.
I feel like
Let's
it's.
run into your red.
I feel like it's telling how big the skip prompt is in that game.
Yeah.
On every cutscene.
No shit.
Like maybe they knew.
Just felt like the loss of player agency, whatever you want to call it, got more and more of a bummer as time went on.
It's just they go back to the well on like a mechanic that like is. I feel like you can do that once in
Are
a
you talking
game.
about
like,
the-
oh no, I've been kidnapped.
Are you talking about the abductions?
Yeah.
Yeah, the second time that happened, I was like,
It was like, man, fuck this.
I don't think I've played it since, actually. Although, once I came to terms with that game's shortcomings, I think it's really fun.
I also had
It's just
Jess.
a fun, dumb, open world game.
I also had Jess and Grace in my party for a long time, and if you put them both in a helicopter, they have like 3 conversations that they would repeat back to back to back.
Yep.
And then repeat the whole thing over again without any noticeable gap, which felt like probably just a bug, but. Hey, Jess, you're doing really good out here. Thanks, taking care of my shit.
Right.
I've heard those conversations. So, you got any family, Jess? You ever think about joining up the services? No, they kicked me out the first day. Ingrained in my mind, to the point where I actually got rid of one of them just so I could stop hearing it.
Wait,
Like
that-
I'm. Oh. Run towards the buttons as fast as you can.
Hit the button.
Should go with cheeseburger. He doesn't have that many dialogue options.
I just like Jess at the end of it. Just shoot some arrows at people.
I always use Boomer because A, Boomer is the only person I have. But B, he tags everything for you.
That's not bad. He's a good dog.
So good. All right, where's this? Oh, what am I missing?
It's the beginning of Half-Life. All these dead scientists around.
Yeah, I'm probably. I think I'm pretty close to the end of God of War, so I'm gonna knock that out and then go through and just try and clean up as much as I can without getting into the really tedious stuff.
What am I missing?
One of the things I heard from people who are kind of frustrated by it is that you don't get really enough materials to craft everything that you want to, and I'm hoping they put in some kind of like horde mode or something.
There are ways to.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm not super far. I got to the leak. But it's fun.
I've been playing it on. So if you haven't listened to our interview, we had Corey Balrog come by and talk about the game, and he was talking about playing it in immersive mode, which gets rid of
UI stuff.
all the HUD stuff, all the enemy stuff, like basically everything. Compass. I tried playing on that for a little bit, but then I switched back on. The only thing I have on now is enemy health and enemy level, just because I was like running into enemies that were way too high level and just like killing me. Like I wasn't supposed to fight them yet, and I had no idea because you can't like tell when you just look at them.
Yeah.
So I turned that back on, and then I turned compass on with just like you tap the touchpad and it brings up the compass. And I really do think that adds a lot to it.
I've been fighting a lot of level 2 people. I'm still level 1, and it feels like it takes a long time to get to the next level. But then I did like one of those portal rift
the
things.
tears, yeah.
Like a level 6 dude came out and killed me in 1 hit. Like,
Yeah. I'm still finding. I'm like level 7 or something, and I'm still finding dudes that can kill me in one hit,
Yeah.
which is kind of exciting because it means I have a lot of stuff I can do.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
But I mean, what I don't like is sometimes you track like the number of times, and like you find those little lore things, and it'll say you found 3 out of 11. Like, okay, I guess that's like a tenor for how long you are in the game, and I kind of don't particularly want to know that stuff. But that's what you can do. Enjoy the ride, man.
Yeah.
How's it going, Jeff?
I'm getting there. 5.
Fuck.
6.
Hey, Brad, I know we said that you're gonna finish this game, but
7.
Yeah.
I'm not stopping until I get to punch somebody.
8.
Kind of a.
every room in this game looks the same.
It's kind of.
Welcome to 2000.
Holy shit!
Yeah. You
Holy
fucking-
shit!
You think that?
Yo,
Playing
those
Condemned
CRTs,
in there.
Get those, save those. Those are worth a lot. You can find some Smash
Shoot that
guys that'll
Xbox.
pay a lot for those.
Put a bullet in that Xbox.
You can't just aim at stuff in this game. You
Oh.
have to wait for an enemy and lock onto them.
Oh.
Yeah. Get out of the way.
Red Steel was. You said this looks similar. That was
Yeah.
reviewed by one. Blanking right now. I remember the GameSpot review. No, I remember the GameSpot review, and that was supposed to be like the great hope for. It was Greg who reviewed it at GameSpot, and it was supposed to be like the big GameCube, huge. Like, man, they're making games for adults now on the GameCube.
Wii.
You mean the Wii?
The Wii, was that a Wii game?
Yes.
I could have sworn it was a
Motion game. That was the whole
Yeah,
thing.
that was supposed
okay.
to be like the first real game.
Yeah, it's like really using a sword.
And then when Greg Kasavin had to go ruin everybody's high hopes by, I think, what did he give it?
Why is this the banner image?
Because he has a gun pointed to his
Ghost
head.
cat.
Okay.
Missed the ghost cat.
5.5,
5.5.
yeah, it was. Was this Geist now?
Game's weird. I think this is where you start to get
What's
to start beating people up. I don't know what is wrong. Not sure what to say.
He had a video of him like shooting somebody in a hot tub, and there's like their faces were blowing up and nothing happened to them. They weren't dying or anything like that.
Check it out. I'm a skeleton.
Why?
He switched to playing Geist.
Skeleton drinking Coke.
Fuck yeah.
I'd rather see more blinks than any more of this game.
It's bold.
He wants to punch somebody, but we'll respect his.
No, I don't. Hey, he's gonna finish it.
All right. Feet are done.
Has anyone tried? Wait. Has anyone tried throwing shovels in Far Cry 5?
I didn't do too much of the melee stuff. I know there are a lot of like unique animations for that kind of stuff, but I've not tried to throw a shovel. I got bored of the challenges for all the weapon stuff after. It feels like the weapon challenges should have different tiers of them, because getting like 15 arrow kills is something you do right at the beginning of the game, but
Yeah.
have
and
another one for like 200 and just like let me work up to that and give me a few more perks.
Yeah.
Let's keep moving.
Welcome to Foliage.
Ah!
It's all meat.
It's such a bummer. This game has such a cool melee system, and then they just make you fight a bunch of guys with guns.
Punch the guns.
Eat that burger.
If you have a save slot, you can always play this on
I
EPF.
have full health. I might need that in a minute.
Told you it was all meat. What foliage means.
Whoa.
What is this? What bad architecture?
No external windows at all.
Yeah, just like a really long hallway for no reason.
You're in the Pentagon, I think.
Uh-oh. Looks like we aren't the only ones.
Also, the first room you walk into is a cafeteria.
Oh man. All right, I think this is it.
What the?
I don't like the looks of this.
Yeah, this is where the game gets all anime.
How can this be?
Okay, well now you've piqued my interest.
Ugh. Ow.
I'm really glad we got here.
Oh, Jesus. See, I need that cheeseburger now. Like, fuck, man.
The way that fight was going, I thought maybe you were supposed to lose.
That was full. Dude, that was 3 hits.
That second hit did like a ton. The first and last were kind of weak, but
I hate checkpoints that become right before doors that you have to open. Just save it here. Why not?
Uh-oh. Looks like we aren't the only ones.
What's your least favorite checkpoint placement in any game ever been?
I don't like
the only one that comes to mind right now is there's a checkpoint in Nier Automata before the last boss on the first playthrough where
lock on.
I couldn't buy any healing items.
Okay, I think maybe I actually am not supposed to fight this guy. She said run. God damn it.
Mine was in The Witcher 3 when you get the crossbow for the first time.
Can't unlock from him. What the fuck do I do?
And the checkpoint is before these long cutscenes.
All right,
and you
one
get
more
this really
try.
tough fight.
And then we're done.
I just remember that one being really frustrating. You can skip the cutscenes, but it's why?
But yeah, you still like have to
Also,
do it after.
They give you the crossbow and don't let you practice at all with it before this fight with the griffin shows up, and you're just trying to figure out the controls and everything like that. It's frustrating.
Looks like we aren't the only ones fighting the soldiers.
The instructions here say it's been a long, hard road so far, with lots of creasing and folding along the way.
Been a long road.
Nice.
Getting from
Oh god, they're everywhere.
Hey Jan, can you take me down?
Been a long time.
Wait, shit, fucking, that's where I'm supposed to go.
Time is finally here.
This is starting to act like these are the final folds that I'm almost done.
I will touch the sky. Not gonna hold me down no more.
Run where?
I'm gonna change my mind.
I haven't sung that song in like 3 years, and it's still like yesterday.
She said to run.
She's leaving me behind. Can she die? Is that a fail
I don't
condition?
think so. She said to run, and I don't see where to go.
Sounds like a problem.
It is a problem. I mean, okay.
Oh, there you go.
Okay,
Yeah,
I totally did not see that that was a place you could go.
Have you said what other games we're going to be playing today?
Yeah, we kind of showed them off at the beginning.
All right.
An assortment.
Damn, there's no way through.
And I thought I remembered them letting you get to the fucking punching and kicking a lot faster in this game. Oh! Out. Goodbye. That seems like a problem. All right, I think that's all the breakdown I can do.
Yeah, make sure you save it.
What a weird ass game.
Cool that it's available.
Yeah. They were going for it.
It's an extended preview.
They went for it.
What's up next, Brad?
I don't know.
You know
play?
what a lot of people want to see
What's
is
that?
really want to see some Red Dead RDR.
Yeah?
Because I seen some screenshots of this. It looks really good in
me to fire
4K.
it up? Yeah?
I kind of do, if you don't mind.
All right, okay.
That'd be awesome.
You want to play?
I haven't played this in a long time.
Don't insert it yet. Okay, all right.
know.
Oh crap! I gotta put the disc in.
I'll try. I mean, the problem is these loading up these games. This especially has a pretty long intro, as far as I recall. Maybe we'll just watch like an opening cutscene and shoot some stuff and see how it looks. The screenshots of this version looked really cool.
So does the video.
We should have hooked up like an old Xbox and like done side by side stuff.
No.
Okay.
Come on, Xbox.
What does RDR sell for now? Like can you buy this? Buy the game online? Is
Yeah.
it still $20
yeah.
or something?
I don't know.
Rockstar are not known for heavy discounts on their games.
No.
Until well after. Activision never really do huge cuts.
Yeah.
They just patched like a ton of the music out of Grand Theft Auto 4.
It was all the Russian stuff though, I think.
No, there's a ton of
Yeah.
like, I'm trying to think. It's all like Iron Maiden, Aretha Franklin, AC/DC.
Suspect that if you're on the
Bowie.
PC version that they will be people putting that stuff back in.
Probably.
10-year contracts. I mean, we make a game like, 10 years, who cares? Shocking that people, hey, games live on.
$30.
What? $30 for RDR now in 2018? When did this game come out? 2011?
Honestly,
No sequel? There's
Yeah, I mean, hey, give it away at this point.
You could go probably buy like a disc at a
Yeah.
store for less than that. Even a new disc at a store if you can find
Maybe they
one
don't want to
cheaper.
have it very cheap because then people might realize that they get all the RDR out of there. I'll try.
Or they start to
Ejodas
realize that maybe that
in
game's
America.
not that good to begin with.
This game rules, man.
It is really good. The shooting action on the horseback and shooting people and shooting just animals, it all feels good.
Wow.
This looks great.
Holy
wow.
crap.
Look at
That looks incredible.
That water looks really good.
This is startling. I knew it would look good. I hadn't seen any videos yet. This looks really, really good for a
Man,
360
yeah,
game.
jeez.
Allergy season.
I don't see any aliasing at all on any of these polygons, which is some of the shadows are a little aliased, but this looks dope.
I thought that I was almost. It was just like, hey, go punch out 2 more pieces, and I'm like, no, but I thought we were done. No.
You're not close.
So this game specifically is Xbox One X enhanced, right? As a backwards compatible thing? Okay.
Yeah, it's 4K.
How many Ks?
We're not running it at 4K here.
What's that?
I should say we're not
No,
running
we're
it at
not.
4K here, but
it supports 4K.
That'd be even cooler to see in 4K. Can't really stream that out though, unfortunately.
I mean, this probably is downsampled 4K, actually.
Let's skip this cutscene. Or can I skip this cutscene?
I don't think you can.
The Rockstar game. They want you to watch their movie.
I can
Did
see
you
it.
just skip it?
I believe I did.
Found the hidden
A and
code.
both triggers. Nobody's watching this stream to see cutscenes.
And you guys didn't watch Westworld?
I did. I saw the premiere.
What did you think?
It's interesting.
For the life of me, I went in like a fool, being like, yeah, I remember some of last season. I can just watch it again, and between my memory and them kind of summarizing events, we'll know what's going on.
The summary is pretty long though. I mean,
Man, this looks ridiculously good.
this really does.
I did not remember a thing, apparently.
there's Cowboy with their robots.
I want to see more of
I
that.
should have remembered that.
Well, I'm not going to spoil anything for the last.
All right, now we're following Jake to the horses.
Yeah, I'm.
Who's Jake?
I'll show a cutscene.
Forget,
at some
God, I
point,
forget how much happens between the beginning of the game and this.
You've discovered the deadly assassin outfit.
but- Mount my horse. All right. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that.
Man, that looks great. Holy crap.
Have a gun yet? I do have a gun. I'll shoot him in the head.
Wait, is this after you do all those like chores on the farm?
I think that's before. I think that comes after this. I mean, this is a
The
little.
farm stuff is towards the end.
Well, there's
No.
No, there's tutorial stuff at the beginning that's like you're on
Yeah.
a farm, but I think like shit has to go bad or something. You get double crossed.
Maybe-
and then you
yeah,
end
maybe
up
that's
on a
what
farm.
it is.
Yeah.
Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
How do you do the dead eye stuff?
Those are some pretty clouds.
I don't know if you have it yet.
Yeah.
Look at those god rays, man.
During the Mexican War,
What's Chola mean? Chola.
around back then.
I don't know.
There's a song by a band that I like called Chola. Spelled the same way. Must mean something. Chat will know.
Maybe they got
What can I
tired of
say?
being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how
Things just think
Let me
like
turn on the subtitles here.
woman. But I'm not. A Latin American woman or girl with Indian blood.
Cholla? Because you're thinking of Chola, I think.
That's what I thought you were saying.
Cholla.
Cactus.
Cactus, okay. All right. Subtitles on. I know when I'm watching streams, I like having subtitles on. So.
up at the fort? I'm looking
I like the font in this game. It's like a little crooked, just
Yeah.
in a weird way.
ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days.
When Red Dead Redemption was initially ported to Xbox One backwards compatible, it was $10.
I mean,
Yeah, that's right. They had a sale that when it rolled out.
They must have known that people would view this favorably and like, oh, you know, somebody's gonna be like, oh, fuck, I'll buy it. All right. It does look really good though. I mean, I would not necessarily say this looks like an Xbox One X native game, but the resolution, the textures, and the sharpness of it.
Definitely helps paper over the fact that they never put this out on PC.
Yeah, it's not 21 by 9, but
This is not quite a PC version.
Is GTA
Yeah.
5 21 by 9?
what was that?
Is GTA 5 21 by 9?
Yeah, I believe it is. You can run the game. I keep on meaning to do more GTA 5 stuff. I want to go back get into GTA Online. I also really want to try the PC modding scene because the gifs I see of the stuff people do in that game are ridiculous. Maybe
Yeah,
if-
we've checked in on mods over time
Yeah.
just to fuck around with it, and it's been
there's
some
like
neat
whole
stuff.
new single player stuff set in space. They finally did a mod for like weightlessness. I really want to maybe if anyone in the chat or the forums would like to recommend some fun mods to show off.
The Joy-Con holder is complete. We'll be working with this piece next. I like to call it Sergeant Stopper. You ready, Sarge?
Aye, sir.
You ain't very talkative, are you? Nope. I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how
What?
I am.
Don't do that. Chewing the dog's never been a... Maybe it was in the 1800s, I don't know. That's a different time. I chew dogs a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
We were at a... Oh, shit.
Coyotes eat better than I do.
Want to shoot that coyote?
Almost
I like call them coyotes because it sounds more old-timey.
Yeah, that's smart.
We were at a friend's birthday party. You guys must have seen my tweet about those 2 dogs we met. One big one, one little one. It was really fun. I'm gonna keep on talking until you guys say something, so you can let me meander if you... Oh, that dude is really ugly.
Smile only a mother could love.
So I understand.
The voice actor for this dude did this game and nothing else, am I correct?
Who, Marston?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I want to say there was a big long story about him at some point.
Like, that would kind of fit with Rockstar's thing of casting total unknowns in their main roles, right?
There was a big long story on like Polygon or something about this voice actor, and I want to say he did one
Oh,
game.
yeah. I know. I saw that story. And I think he did, like 1 or 2 other games. Right. Okay. Yes.
I think there's a defense of this place
Yes.
pretty soon.
I think this is where you get double crossed.
We'll shoot up some people and then we'll move on to another game.
Then it flashes forward to the.
I don't mind seeing more of this.
It's up to you guys. You want to play some? I can take over chat for a bit. I feel like I would
I'll
just
play
want
the next game.
All right.
Bill, I've come for you.
The end, like 3 hours at the end of this game, that twist near the end is not something I'm going to spoil, but I did not see that coming out.
Yeah, me neither.
Wait, I'm trying to think which one you mean.
Probably the post-credit stuff.
Wait, I thought you said
maybe.
like 3 hours before the end.
It's a long last segment of the game.
Oh, that's.
If you want to find out about it, feel free to go to the giantbomb.com/Red Dead Redemption. That will not resolve at all. Don't do that. Go look it up on our wiki, and hopefully somebody has a storyline, a synopsis for it. If not, you can add to the wiki yourself if you're a registered member of the site. Story plot synopses are welcome.
Joy-Con holder. Okay, all right.
Bill,
Make sure they're third person, neutral.
I can help you.
Avoid marking and copy. Avoid copy and pasting from other sites.
You never tried to save me.
Periodic refresher of the wiki rules.
You only
I should run the JG man. Ben, have you seen today's Dota patch? I hope you don't like offlaning. My favorite position to play. And
I
yes,
implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me.
I like John Marston. He had a good balance of like
Greasy kind of sullen attitude, and also just like a real ass kicker.
he got away with like being a little bit cheesy sometimes, but like mostly
No more Dutch
straight.
and no more you.
I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Okay.
I'm still dying to know what the new game is actually about.
We'll find out soon.
Because it's supposed to be a prequel, but
Rockstar do any E3 stuff, or do they usually avoid that?
they'll maybe run a trailer at a press
Probably
conference.
Sony or something like that.
Maybe.
Oh,
I feel like
Possibly not even that.
the stuff with Rockstar is like that trailer's big regardless of when
Yeah.
they release it. So
Yeah, they can
unless
put it out whenever.
Unless a Microsoft or a Sony has come to them and been like, hey, how much money do you want to do for like a bonus hack
marketing.
for
What if you were the first
then
thing
maybe
we-
there's a trailer
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, that's the only way they're going to run a trailer.
so you've been betrayed. Now you're going to your farm. Is that already your wife, or is that somebody you're just meeting?
Is ever your wife?
Okay.
I forget.
Once you didn't die, the doctor said you.
Your
I
wife
know your
dead?
wife is. No.
They're not dead.
I apologize if me skipping these cutscenes is annoying to people.
Your
but I
wife
kinda
is.
wanna get to the part where
You
I'm shooting
left
people.
your wife and family in hiding.
Right. And now you gotta sneak around like a snake.
Yeah, you got to sneak the whole
You're,
game like that.
you're not hiding. You're working for the law.
Well, no, they're in hiding.
Oh.
Yeah, you know the people would kill him if they found him.
I
So.
don't mean to just keep harping on this, but it's good as fuck.
Yeah, this looks.
How do I jump?
This looks good enough that I'm now considering playing this game again.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
She's like a taskmaster who's gonna give you some stuff to do, I guess. $15. Woo.
Damn.
Back in those days, at least like $10,000.
Let's see if we can get you back.
$15 is like half a copy of Red Dead.
Walk with Bonnie. I just want to shoot some stuff, and I'm gonna play till then, and we'll
Yeah, I think they have you maybe shooting coyotes or
I
something
think
like that
there's a
soon.
target practice or something.
I think they're like herding sheep or something,
There's
or
the
cattle.
Panzer's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I like Bonnie.
I'm happy enough with
Also, the soundtrack in this game is one of the best game soundtracks ever posed.
I picked out a
So Far Cry 5.
Far Cry 5 also has a pretty good soundtrack.
Come on, it's time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
What's the name of that dwarf in God of War? Brock? Brock? He's fun.
I like Sindri more.
The backpack is complete.
Wow, how are you looking over there in terms of completeness?
It says the backpack is complete.
Okay.
I don't know what else there is to do.
Do you move on to the next part, or?
Cover is on. Now we need a pilot.
Oh fuck.
Is it me?
Could be you.
Yeah, let's focus on Jeff for a bit. I'll let people know when I'm shooting stuff, because that's kind of what I want to do.
Oh shit, you're on the last step.
Last step.
Here we go.
Hey Jeff, can you move to the left a little bit? Perfect.
I didn't realize the Murder Island green would be greened out on the green screen. I probably should have.
You said green 3 times in a sentence.
Super green.
All right. The L controller goes into the holder.
I really love these GTA style missions where you're following somebody for like 20 minutes. Do I sound impatient? I kind of am. I want to shoot some stuff.
Does Jeff intend on buying the Snapchat 2.0 specs?
No, I don't. Do they do anything different? Like I didn't. They look like the same shit.
I don't even use Snapchat anymore.
Yeah, well, I never did. I just exported the videos. Like you need to have Snapchat installed to get the videos off the fucking glasses.
Wow, this TechCrunch article is perfect. The first paragraph is just several sentences on how it's different.
Great. Nice.
Photos, not just video. No yellow ring alerting people to the camera, that's bad. Underwater capable. Classier colors, lighter lenses, prescription options, faster syncing, and slimmer frame.
Nobody can see you doing it.
I know. I'm trying to hump a building here, Dan.
You're really having fun.
I really am. This is great. I'm trying to hump a building.
Like it does sink pretty slowly.
Yeah, you are gonna
for what
finish,
it's
aren't
worth,
you?
but-
All right. Hey, let me try to move this guy back around. Horses, not my favorite animal.
Oh.
No, fuck horses. I'm terrified of them. They're the scariest animal that exists to me.
I keep on wanting to use press down as sprint, and then I look like a real dickhead. Just, I'm sneaking around. All right, we're going back inside.
Horses are just tubes of muscle that we give free rein to run around and fucking kill us. Oh shit, all right.
Wow.
Here we go.
I gotta see this.
All right. That was faster than I expected. What is that, an hour and a half?
Whoa, that's awesome.
That's gonna be you.
That's me! Wait, how do I put it on?
Oh, too late, it flew to the moon.
Step 1, go to the moon.
Hello, Labo. His name is Labo. Do you have the Joy-Cons attached to the headset? Okay.
Hold L, like the Joy-Cons are, okay, all right, no, you're.
Just don't argue with this handsome man.
Always a good choice. I agree. If you're gonna use a Nintendo Switch, playing in TV mode is always a good choice.
It's not always the best choice.
Aren't big screens great?
Yeah.
All right, moment of truth, I guess.
Wait, you have your jumpsuit?
I am the jumpsuit.
Guy does not seem very excited.
Almost got it. It's a little. Gotta get the other strap on.
I've loosened them about as loose as they can get.
You just gotta.
Ow!
Okay. Just gotta put it over your shoulder.
Where's the other? Uh-oh. No, what? Stop. Ah.
Do you need help?
No!
Okay.
I'm okay.
Are the straps nice and tight?
No.
Don't hit L then.
Fuck you.
Oh, yeah, so you adjust to fit through your legs. That's neat.
These are not long enough. They're gonna go to about my shin.
Yeah, maybe like just below the knee.
Yeah. So, I think I can still do that. I'm gonna have to.
Holy shit, that table's moving.
Yeah, it's fine.
Ghosts are fine. Or technically be a poltergeist, wouldn't it?
What?
Technically, if it's moving or apparating or moving stuff around, it'd be a poltergeist, not a ghost. I'm correcting myself.
Okay, what's the difference between a ghost and a specter?
Did you say apparating?
Apparating, yeah.
What are you, a Ghostbuster?
Apparating, yeah. Something like that.
You know a lot about the technical side of ghosts. Is there something you want to tell us?
No.
This is like a fucking class 3 free-floating phantasm?
Actually, I guess.
I don't know if Spectre has like a technical definition. I'm sure it does.
I guess maybe this is okay, because if you look at what he's doing, like they're hanging.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're not. The other one's on his foot
They're
though.
Just hanging loose?
Oh, no, they're not. Yeah, they're hanging, and then he pulls it, and it goes down.
I don't know. Do you have one on your foot?
Not yet, but I think this might actually be perfect.
All right. I want to see.
Where's the right foot? Help.
Narrator. It wasn't perfect.
Okay. All right,
I think you need a ballot for
let's
this.
just assume that this is okay.
Yeah.
The string should be long enough to touch the floor when you pull on them. Okay, so that's where they're at. Okay, we might be all right. Now put on the foot straps.
Somebody in chat saying they saw you the other day, but they didn't say hi because you were too sweaty.
I think yesterday I was on BART and I think a lady behind me got up and left because I was sweaty.
Rory is an individual, don't take this the wrong way.
I am sweaty,
is
dude.
Frequently very sweaty.
I bike around a lot. I do a lot of walking at lunch and everything like that. I'm very sweaty. I try to take showers here.
I'm not holding anything against you, but I don't know how you bike in here and then just sit like that all day.
I don't. I try to take
you shower
showers.
here?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. If I feel really bad, I
You
will.
didn't have whiskey though, right? You didn't have
Oh,
a
I
shower.
did. Yeah, no, I would. That's why I was in the bathroom for like 10 minutes. I was doing the bum.
Take like a sink bath.
Doing the bum shower. You basically get a cloth, get it really wet. It doesn't always fix all the problems in them, but
Better than nothing.
yeah, better than nothing. You guys should be happy I'm up on the 5th floor rather than sit next to you when I have these sweaty days.
I was really sweaty on Monday when I met Corey Balrog.
Barlog.
Is it Barlog?
Barlog.
If you ever see me on the street or anything, feel free to say hi. I
This
will
is
probably
as far
smell
as that can't
and
be
be
right.
sweaty, but I'm always happy to say hi to people.
That
I've
can't
done
be
it multiple
right.
times.
Loosen the straps.
Yeah, I mean, I can.
Sorry, Jeff, that looks ridiculous.
Wait, is that wound on there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's probably supposed to unwind, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to try out this
2,
robot suit
3,
at some point.
I was on a date one time.
4, 5.
Ooh, la la.
6.
Oh, I'm Rory. I can go on
7.
dates.
And somebody recognized me and shook my
8.
hand and said, "Hey, I like what you do at Screened."
How does that play on a date? I've always
It
wondered.
works really well. That's what I'm gonna say.
I've always been curious about that.
From 0 to 60, it went.
I've had it happen in non-romantic situations, and it went over pretty well.
It went romantic pretty quick, is all. But no, I always like saying hi to people. I had a really good time with that Irishman. Is that appropriate to say Irishman?
I think so. I don't think any of us are qualified to answer that.
The premium gentleman
Yes.
from Ireland who visited, had a really good time with him. So, said if you're ever in town, premium member, want to get a beer, let me know.
Punch.
This one I seem to be able to unwind a lot more than the other one.
This music is great.
Let's try to line them up. Let's go with Peter.
People are saying the problem is the backpack isn't high enough on your back, so instead of going straight out, it's like going up and over.
Well,
Do you
this
need
is
help? Can you
solving
make
the
the
problem
straps
either way.
tighter?
So I think we'll be okay.
Okay.
If you need a hand, someone to adjust, let me know. What is that? A footman or a valet? It's a valet.
Valet, yes.
Valet. I've always loved that British pronunciation of valet.
Yes.
Okay. So these are hanging about right.
I mean, a guy to dress you.
A man about arms.
A manservant.
Yeah, a butler.
I'll maybe tighten the straps a little bit here. I can figure out how to do
Manservant,
that.
that
Oh, that's
works.
right. It happens here.
We read old French books, and they always talk about, I have to do my toilet in the morning. That's what French ladies did. They got dressed. They had like 8 people dress them. They always called it toilette.
How many old French books are you reading?
It's more Tolstoy, which I go back to here and there, because he has, in Tolstoy, in the Russian, in the 19th century, everybody spoke English, French, and Russian.
Wow.
And they had a lot of like French influence on their culture, apparently.
What was the relation?
Be mindful of your surroundings.
Relation of what?
Wasn't it like somebody in the Russian monarchy was related to somebody in the...
Try lifting your visor to see the robot while you play.
They're all
I think
fucking
they were
each
all
other.
interbred.
Yeah, they're
Wow!
very
That's
much.
cool.
This is cool.
Put the visor down.
Whoa! Alright, that was pretty cool.
Now you're walking like a robot.
March! Oh,
Now
God.
go on a quest to find out what it means to be human. Yeah. Punch that green thing. Yeah. This is cool. Fuck, if I was like 8, this would be really fucking cool. Because that was basically what's going on in my mind all the time, but now I'd actually be able to do it.
Actually, virtually be able to do it.
Isn't virtually doing something the same as doing something if you think about it?
It depends on
Are we virtually doing
How hard to
something
think
since
about it.
we're in a simulation, man?
You're getting points just for swinging in the air.
Yeah, you
That's
get
pretty
1,000 points just for punching.
Look at the readouts on the bottom right. That is,
Oh yeah. Those legs and arms.
Build a robot!
Make sure to tilt your head along with your body.
No, I got it. You can take it away now. It's fine.
This is cool.
Dance. It wants you to dance.
To the robot.
I don't know that I really can. It's not.
you're stomping up and down and it's going forward, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The same readouts on its back. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you could see like the, you know,
Oh yeah. Nice little attention to detail. What's the goal?
yeah, I don't know.
I was about to ask the same thing. Go to that big tower in the middle. Blow that up. Or did you already blow up one of those?
How fast can you walk?
Dance. Choo Choo, the herky-jerky dancer.
You having fun?
That's.
Oh,
Do it. Oh, that's pretty cool.
you can T-pose in real life.
Yeah. Oh no!
Did it break? The string?
My foot came off. Very tentative about this
robot.
whole thing now.
Has a problem. What happens if you take both the feet thing off and the arm things off and you just kind of swung them around?
I don't know.
Man, this feels like the super weapon or something. What's the super weapon? Last Starfighter, the Crystal of Death.
Death Blossom?
Death Blossom. Are they remaking that yet?
I
feel like I
was
heard
just about to say something about that. I don't know if. I mean, I guess it's public.
Wait, wasn't-
I don't know anything that's not public, but I have seen.
Yeah. Was Jerry Whitta involved? or
Yes,
something?
I was gonna say certain people we know that write things that turn into movies has been talking about The Last Starfighter.
Which is weird because that's everyone always said like, oh, everyone wants to remake it, but like there's a there's some issue where the guy who owns the IP wanted something real specific, and like it just never happened. And
I mean,
it sounds like Gary is working with that person.
I was gonna say, or I think it was with the creator of the movie, right?
Yeah,
the writer or whatever.
Well, Ernest Cline had a book called Armada, which is basically just Last
Right,
Starfighter.
which Armada seems like
And I haven't-
someone sat down and said, man, I really wanted to see a new Last Starfighter movie, but it's really hard to get the IP, so what if I just wrote one?
Wrote a book, and it's already been optioned.
And then we can wrote a book, and then, yeah, exactly.
Kind of like how 50 Shades of Grey was just Twilight fan fiction.
Yeah.
There you go.
And they did a find and replace on the names.
The best fan fiction. I think maybe I
Yeah,
watched
that's a lot of points.
Yeah, well, I spent a lot of hours building this, so
You did. You deserve some points for it.
How many modes does this thing have?
it's a great question.
We're
Yeah.
gonna find it together. Robot level 2, 3.
4.
Your robot is a junior high now.
Yeah, no, I know.
Showing the tutorial screens that you already had. Yeah.
Yep, got it.
Thanks, buddy.
Just in case.
You wanna do it again?
No. What else is there? Is there?
It has good music.
Versus challenge.
Calories.
Calories.
Is there a calorie tracker? I bet this is not super scientific, but
That's where you're wrong. Yeah, so it's just.
it doesn't even ask your weight, though. I mean, calorie burning.
Turn it on, turn it on!
Nah. It's so inaccurate, it's just pointless.
Is this online?
I don't know. Bet not.
Oh, AI opponents? Oh, yes, you're supposed to have another robot set here.
Oh yeah, I guess you could have 4 Joy-Cons connected to it, and
Go, Jeff! Walk at him.
ring out.
Out.
I like how your robot's just like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Like the Puma Man when he flies for the first time.
Actually, seems like punching is just a faster way to walk. All right, so that's a versus mode.
Like skirmish mode with no AI.
I'll just whip together the other robots kit we have together real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
we could
go for
battle.
it. Let's see what the challenge mode looks like here. And then I guess take the robot off? I don't know. Okay.
Huh?
Plane mode, drill kick, special beam. I want to see plane mode.
Yeah, be a plane.
Extend both arms in tank mode. Oh,
Oh yeah, if you
can't
crouch
believe I didn't
down,
think
you
of
turn
that.
into a tank.
how do I turn into a tank though?
You crouch down. You get on
Oh.
your knees.
Whoa, that's neat. Basically Mario Kart.
Basically. Look out!
If you stand up, can you just become a robot in the middle of the track? Okay.
Seems like it. Whoa.
How's the steering?
It's okay. You lean to steer.
What happens if you put the visor on?
Oh,
All right. Okay.
basically Tron at this point.
Having now experienced both, which would you recommend? The robot or the variety pack?
I'd probably go with the variety pack.
for sure.
I think it's
Easily.
just a cooler idea.
There's just more to it. There's way more variety.
It's a spice of life thing.
What is on that visor that it's detecting when you move it?
The Joy-Con.
Oh, there's Joy-Con in there.
Yeah. There's one in here, and then the one with the camera is in the back of it.
Okay.
This is Rockstar.
Well, that's
Pure zero. I've started shopping for E3, and I know I'm gonna get like 100 Rockstars, but we're gonna have to put them on a locked closet, so
just ration them out.
Prevent you guys from getting them before E3 starts up.
Let's see.
What if we got them before E3 starts up?
Should at least look what
I'm expensing them.
Robo Studio is.
It's on my credit card, and I want to use it for the thing we're buying for. You guys need anything else you want in the E3 green room? Want to order from Amazon or Instacart or something?
Wet naps.
Wet naps? Okay. I'm gonna send out a spreadsheet pretty soon.
Yeah, that would be good. Say like granola bars and beef jerky.
Granola bars, beef jerky. It has to last like a couple months because I'm gonna buy it now and put them on the.
Oh, beef jerky goes bad real quick.
For people who are unfamiliar, I was walking all over LA last year trying to buy snacks and sodas and energy drinks, and I think this year we're just gonna buy them from Amazon and put them on the truck down there.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah.
And then we can get way more.
Yes, I think we will.
It's got a sound test.
Maybe this year I'm gonna count up how many energy drinks are actually consumed, because I guarantee last year is well over 100 for those for the week. Probably more like 150 for the whole team.
it's in a dub style.
Sounds like a nightmare.
I hate this.
It's all terrible.
I built the robot.
You're basically a DJ now, so.
Set that backpack on fire.
I built the robot.
We'll do that.
What are the other panels here? Yeah,
Go to
LR.
hangar.
Make your own robot?
Yeah, I bet you can just customize and stuff.
Oh.
Insert robot tool. What?
Yeah, there's some like extra, like with the piano, you can make some stuff.
Made some knobs.
I didn't make any knobs. It didn't tell me to.
Oh, I got some knobs over here. Actually, yeah, there they are. There's the piano knobs. Where's the piano?
Yeah, check it.
Throw it in?
Jan has the piano. Yeah, throw it on over.
Do it.
Perfect.
Yeah, those knobs have some bulk to them, so they would fly.
They have a 95 mile per hour.
Now someone come over here and open up the backpack and put
Like
this
went
knob in.
from there and then like came
All
up
right.
there.
Oh, there's no external knob port.
No, you have to open up the. You
scattered
see
by
on
the
screen.
Yankees,
You have
but
to open up that top hatch and
You do it
jab
for
this
the
in the
love of the
hole.
game, not for the money.
Very few things that are more like viscerally satisfying in life than doing that like 20-foot shot into the trash can and actually making it.
Yeah.
I say Kobe afterwards because I don't know if it's gonna go in yet, so it's not the way you're supposed to do it. But
Yeah, no, cover your bases.
that LeBron 3.0 last night was
Should open from
a
the
thing
top.
to see.
You got it? Oh, you got it? Okay.
Great ending to that game.
Well, apparently the piano tools don't work. So, because it still says insert robot tool. So,
Where's the robot tool?
I don't know. It's still on cardboard that needs to be folded up over here, I guess, because they didn't have any instructions about how to do that. So,
Well, we're here till 6 or 7. We got plenty of time, so.
Wait,
no.
Brad said
Nope.
he wanted to go till.
I said nothing of the sort.
I've got a hard out at a 7.
Jan, I want to shoot some stuff. If we, do you want to see more of this, or is there more to see?
I don't know. Let's just stop.
All right, you want to take a little break?
I built the robot. It's cool.
I don't mean to do anything. What are on the yellow and blue tabs at the bottom corners here, though?
Of what?
There's the yellow and blue tabs in the bottom corner of the screen.
That's like a forward and
more
back.
on the other side.
It says like discover more about the robot.
What happens if you hit L there?
Yeah, I don't know. If I can figure out how to get the cursor over there, I will. Oh, see, this is the discover area that's like, hey, here's more stuff you can do.
Okay. Arts and crafts.
Yeah.
I like that.
So this is probably where they say like, hey, build the screws to put them in there.
Is there any
Grab the
other?
spike in there? And
There's only this one game, but I'm assuming there'll be like downloadable stuff to add on to
not
these things.
necessarily. I mean, I don't know. That's I think the variety pack ends up being more interesting because the kind of studio, like make your own stuff mode, I think is in that one more than this one. Oh, it won't even let me do this until I do this.
Beat the team.
Ah, there you are.
Okay, so it does have similar type stuff. For programming and whatnot.
Learn us. Paisa. Plaisa.
Please. A lot.
I know.
Now I know how it works. I built the fucker.
This reminds me of Red Dead. Just
All right.
because.
Why don't you guys get back to play some video games and I'll de-suit.
Shoot something.
Segues.
And I'll head over there and see y'all.
Red Dead Redemption. I was thinking of the difference between Red Dead and something like GTA 5. Where GTA 5, you start off on a heist and you're shooting people right away. Whereas with Red Dead Redemption, you have a lot of talking to do before. I think I'm gonna shoot some rabbits now. Wascally rabbits. We can do it on the big screen in here too, Jen. That'd be great. Got my carbine.
Use the cowboy mode.
I don't know if I have that yet. I think I need to be told how to use it. I can smell that rabbit. It's a good kind of it's a good kind of sensation for this game. For like you're basically clicking. You're not holding down and getting like tracking what your target is. You're kind of shooting something and then clicking it again. Letting go a little bit, it'll lock on, but the lock on doesn't feel so powerful that you're never in danger.
Yeah.
I've always liked to shoot in this game or console.
We've still got plenty of ground to
I mean, it's not like GTA 5. It's pretty much kind of similar. You know, it has to have some lock on with the controller, but it's not to the point where everything's super easy. It's fairly easy, but.
It's the rabbits stealing our crops.
Basically, rabbits.
Dang darn varmints.
Move to a big city.
And being able to shoot from the back of the horse is also pretty cool too.
I agree. I figured that out quite well.
Come on.
Hold LT and activate RS to activate dead mode time. Yeah, how you doing, buddy? It's too far behind me. Damn it. Buddy, come on now. Get into my. Welcome to my chamber of sin. Head shooting people in this game is great. With that dead eye thing is.
I love to head shoot.
Head shooting.
I think it was the mode. That's like when you kill everybody. Is that what they call it?
Yep.
A little bit of lock on there, as you saw. But if I go around here, where is everybody? Oh, god damn it, where are you? You're getting the rascal. Oh, he's got a chicken.
Oh no. I'll let him get away with that.
I will not, sir. Shit, fucking piece of shit. Got him.
Come on.
Oh shit, that's a jump button.
It's a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Let's
Indeed.
go. I'll take you back to your room.
Hey. I think I know where my room is, but.
Hey, Jeff.
Hi.
You can actually handle a rifle.
TV's Jeff Gershman.
Hello, I'm here. I'm no longer a robot.
What do you want to play, Jeff?
Did get lucky.
I don't know. I downloaded the Korg gadget, the music making suite for
On
the
that
Switch.
or on the
yeah,
Xbox?
that I want to look at some point here. But I bought that and downloaded that while we were building robots.
Do you want to play something, Ben? I feel
I
like
kind of
we.
want to see Mercenaries.
All right, dude. I'm gonna let you hand this over to.
I've heard a lot of talk about Mercenaries lately.
I'll be curious to see how Mercenaries starts. I remember it being a pretty good start.
That RDR, I don't think that's part of it. Was very the opening talking stuff, but that for the record, that looks amazing.
Yeah, that
For
looks
a
incredible.
360 up-resed, whatever they did.
Pretty impressed.
That game is super super fun. If you've never played it, maybe try it out. I don't know, not at $30, but go to your.
It's
local.
totally worth $30.
It probably is. But
Even now.
Is it worth $30 in light of like that game coming out relatively, the sequel coming out relatively soon?
I think doing those back to back might be a little too much Red Dead for me.
It being connected to the first game kind of makes that a problem. Sure. Like you can play a GTA in a vacuum and not care because they're all
Right.
Hi.
It's distinctive, but this
I'm
is not like
robot.
I don't know. I feel like they're good enough at their
Yeah,
storytelling
yeah,
style, or smart enough to know that
Yes.
they need to
They
make
would
a
be
standalone
insane
story. It's not.
to not allow it to stand alone. But
Big mouse cursor.
I'm Stony Steve.
All right. We got Jacobs.
This game is no Wildlands, but this come out before or after Just Cause 1?
oh, way.
Way before, yeah. This was one
Oh,
of the...
actually, maybe they weren't that far apart.
It seems like it was Matthias. Was that, what's his name, the Swedish actor who did his voice?
Agility and fearlessness.
The guy who was Satan in,
Is it?
what's his name?
What?
Peter
Peter
Stormare.
Stormare?
I think he did the voice of
I
that.
think he might have done the voice in the sequel, but maybe not this
Okay.
one. But I guess I don't remember.
It's just, he's always sounded like this. Like the parody of Sam Fisher is what he always kind of sounded like in these games. Oh, man. Ripped from the headlines.
Jeez, man, yeah, wow.
We got a little more monitor jam.
What year did this come out?
I don't know.
I feel like North Korea was on the tip of everybody's tongues back in 04 or whatever.
06, 07, I want to say?
No, this was way before that.
Oh,
Yes, definitely. 360 came out in 05.
So you type out mercenaries, you just get like...
2005.
Yeah, this might have been
shit.
like early 05.
The fucking play. The Axis of Evil playing cards.
Yeah.
It's the deck of 52.
More like so damn insane.
Could we have the
Okay.
lights off, please? Lights off, please. Thank you. All right.
I like that you're in my same boat of like, let's just fucking get to the shooting.
I'm not here to talk, I'm here to shoot.
It's in his own little world.
Still can't get over how sharp these games look.
I know.
Well, like sharpness is the easy part, right? It's
Yeah,
the,
totally.
It's the texture.
I mean, yeah,
stuff
it's
that-
just, you know, it's not like it was a ton of work, I guess, but...
It's like going back and playing like Soldier of Fortune 2 at this point, where everything kind of looks like this. It's just up-res and looks really sharp, but some of those textures are going to be really muddy. Or Half-Life 2 or something like that.
This bird and I'll be fine.
I want to say this is Peter Stormare even in the first one.
This guy?
Yeah.
That did not sound like...
Well, why do you gotta shoot me down like that?
checked out your new PDA yet?
I'm not much of a gadget guy.
It sounds exactly like what you're talking about.
Yeah, that sounds a lot like.
Maybe.
Can it stop a bullet?
Like doing, okay, yeah, sure, doing really gravelly, yeah.
Yeah. This is fun.
This picture of him on Wikipedia. He's got
Wait, holy shit, how old is that?
like 3 years. He's always looked like an old man.
He's
though.
one of those people that, like, when he turned 30, he looked 50.
Yeah, kind of.
67.
Kind of like the,
Of them, 67.
oh my god, why can I not remember the name of Steve Martin?
Do until I get my hands.
The Steve Martin effect. Like you go gray at 30 and then you
Yeah.
look exactly the same for the next 40 years.
I am pretty proud of this whole little salt and pepper thing coming through here. I think we talked about it recently. This is what I want the Mr. Fantastic. That's what I want. I don't really care if I'll go all gray, but
I'm like pretty much all the way across at this point.
stressful lives we lead here at Giant Bomb. It's just nothing but one crisis to another. Yes, he was the voice actor for 1 and 2.
Matthias, are you ready?
Matthias.
Is this it? They just dump you out of a plane and then you just fucking go?
Dump you into an open world, and
you
there's
just-
a deck 52, and
You
you
just
gotta
roll around shooting people?
Wait till I get
pretty much.
Man.
Just don't forget about our payday, okay?
forget.
Oi doy.
I still want to know
Sign Sherry's birthday card.
why 2 was so bad.
It was
I never played it.
buggy mess, I want to say.
It was really buggy.
Did they ever fix it up?
It just, I don't think.
It doesn't really have that kind of like the same feel
Yeah,
to
the
it.
same feel. Yeah,
Really?
it
Kind of
just-
more the same.
The structure of the game was very different, so it felt just like a more generic open world game.
It was fun enough when I played it, but it was coming after. It's kind of like Crackdown 2 to Crackdown 1, where Crackdown 2 is just kind of more of you doing the same shit.
And they were pitching co-op as a big deal for that game, and it ended up being implemented really weird, if I remember right. It just didn't capture like the I'm gonna go around and fuck shit up spirit of the first game. It seemed like it was way more. I'm trying to remember. I don't know. I remember it being way more. Spend money to call in airstrikes and stuff, and it was more about.
Also, I want to say the hype for that game with the early trailers was kind of immense
Right.
because it looked really
Yeah.
good. The trailers were all, I think.
And then when it came out, it did not look very good.
Yeah. So.
I don't know how to go in reverse.
Or in Hawked, this guy's lost. Uh-oh.
X is reverse. These controls suck.
Some of these old games have really weird controls.
That's like GTA 3 driving controls, like X and A.
Fucking really weird controls. You're no longer disguised.
Horn honked, disguise lost.
How do I shoot?
Like that.
Oh. Oh. My car's gone.
It's the old Lone Ranger, just letting it run forward. You got bombed.
What? Is that,
there you go.
Is that a friendly?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the NATO peacekeepers.
Yeah, just keeping peace, all right.
It sounds like Avengers music. I wonder who the composer was for this. You got life back for running somebody over, apparently.
I think that might be like faction rep or something.
Ah, maybe. It's weird how much better the car and the soldier look than almost everything else in this scene.
It's one of ours.
I liked this game a bunch when it came out. I do not know if I would want to go back and play it now.
There have been so many open world games here and there. Like I feel like there are concepts in this game that would still work, but
Thinking about how not everything was open world back then.
Yeah.
So this was like kind of an outlier, right?
Yeah,
Well,
a little
It
bit.
definitely came after like GTA 3 and there were a bunch of
Yeah,
games
but
that
it took a
come out.
while for every fucking
Yeah.
developer on the planet to start making open world games.
Do you want to have an RPG system? Okay. PDA.
I'm not complaining.
Look at this sweet.
Yeah.
fucking-
This is good.
Still take a good open world game over most.
I'm gonna
games.
be taken down for a second here too, Jen, if you don't mind.
Clear.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, yes, Y for back. The classic back button.
Go verify that to a clubs.
I'm gonna go verify the two of clubs. Oh. Ow. Nope. I keep hitting, oh. I keep hitting left trigger to go backwards. It's X. The most mysterious letter.
Oh yeah, no, it's it means like
Are these friendlies?
hey, it's here.
Man, like high concept stuff in this for 2005, right?
Yeah, like the disguise stuff.
Yeah, like the idea of enemies seeing you do stuff and losing your cover.
I want this health.
You don't need it.
Oh, you're right. How do I?
If you probably go up and up the road and take that right turn, and that probably goes up.
I'm a mercenary.
Then what? You know, are you getting paid for this or?
Yeah,
Okay.
$60. I got 2 copies of Red Dead.
Wow.
Man, shooting in video games used to suck.
Yeah. Definitely gave the PC an even bigger edge back then.
Well, it's the 2 of clubs.
Try to take them. You get double money if you take them alive.
All right. Doing it. Did it. So, hey, stop.
Okay.
Excellent. He's not going anywhere. Now we call for an AN extraction helicopter.
Okay. Wrong.
Roger, this is Expo 2, I am in the air.
Great, they should be here momentarily.
I see your smoke. I'm at the LZ.
Oops. I like that it, like, goes letterbox for me picking that guy up. Hey. Nope. Let me pick him up so I can put him down exactly in the same spot.
Perfect. 1 down, 51 to go.
I am taking enemy fire.
This is a weird game.
All right, 51 to go.
So that's kind of like the thing. It's like it's an open world game and you have missions and all that sort of stuff, but also there's these 52 bad guys around.
Well, there are like story missions?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was like just do the 52 and that was kind of it.
I want to say there are missions you do to expose where they are.
Ah, okay. This almost seems like Crackdown before Crackdown.
Hmm.
Like, hey, except Crackdown has like 7 bosses and this has 52.
Right.
Although I actually don't know if I would call that guy a boss.
Yeah.
Because you kind of just ran up to him and hit 2 buttons.
They were the right 2 buttons, though. I mean,
true.
Sound is really weird. The music, no music, like weirdly quiet game. It's in spots.
Do I have to finish this one?
You're good. You we're gonna finish it.
Okay. It didn't work.
You gotta blow that stuff.
Gotta call a surgical strike.
Yep. I pull the right trigger. And now. Nope, too late. You got the.
I just want to kill this guy. I'm glad that his friends are letting me do that.
Oh, just a random dude?
Yeah.
Is there anything be gained from doing?
I don't know.
You use less ammo. We're not all monsters, Brad.
That's the other thing. Like, you gain the moral high ground.
Of course.
Okay. Nope. What am I? Okay.
Bombs free.
Excellent. Now let's get the other one.
Wait for a cooldown.
Roger, target received. Bombs free.
Great work. Gal will be pleased.
You're all almost dead.
Yeah.
This is really dark. It's really hard to see anything.
Yeah. Oh good, I'm getting health back.
Yeah.
I can play this longer.
Need a band-aid.
The fire looks all right. I don't know. Yeah. I mean,
Peter Stormare needs a band-aid.
I bet the controls in this game are strange. It's not just the driving, is it? It's like...
No, like, this is okay. This move and shoot and stuff. But everything else, like having to arm your sub-weapon and then like hold it.
Games had a lot of weird ideas about how they should control back then.
Yeah.
Like Breakdown, every time I picked up ammo, he would look at the clip until I hit X again to make him put it away.
Oh, wow.
Weird shit like that.
Okay.
What happens if I put C4 in the car? Nothing.
Roger, target received. Bombs free.
Got a lot of money for that.
Yeah.
And also got reduced to 1 health again. Who wants to play a different game?
Yeah, that seems all right. What else you got? That robot's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Like, if you're asking me, like, hey, is it worth the money? Hey, should I definitely get it? Like, you know, different people are going to have different opinions about
Seems like the variety
their
kit
money.
has so much more depth to it.
Yeah.
So many different gadgets and ways to...
The robot definitely seems like one, like, if you got kids and you want to...
They want to stomp around.
And,
That's
and
all
do
there is
shit.
in that game now. It's like stomping around. That seems like
I mean, there's
There was like races and some of that other stuff. And
some other design stuff.
yeah,
in there.
it seems
My
like...
body being in the shape it is, I'd probably get tired after. I prefer the good old sit down on the couch game. Telling argument.
Smile Bit.
Oh, excuse me.
Smile Bit.
A fine Sega studio.
All right.
Yeah, they got that soft dick.
Say that again?
It's like a pill. I got an offer code for you if you want to take care of the...
Did the NBA put Drew's blinking GIF into an ad last night, I think?
did, yeah.
Yes.
Pandora's
box.
I hope they got clearance from somebody for using
Yes,
that.
they did.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, man.
NBA on the cutting.
Yeah, I know. A year later.
Just in time to cash in on that.
NBA does a pretty good job of media, social media stuff. All their teams are pretty on point. It's not like the NFL where the NFL won't allow NFL teams to have clips on their Twitter accounts. Like only the NFL account can do it, which is the kind of,
The NFL is like, here's a clip of someone busting through the line. And it's like, Leroy Jenkins.
I got a poster of Leroy Jenkins for the Family Guy episode. It was like Warcraft time. I got emails about it. It was 20 seconds long, and it was a Leroy Jenkins joke.
Oh, like from like a Family Guy, like PR or something sending that out? Or Warcraft?
It was probably Warcraft people, I think. And it wasn't like a Warcraft themed episode or anything. It was just like, hey, here's a reference to this thing from 15 years ago. Ha.
Oh, weird that they would put a reference to a fucking completely dated, meaningless thing in an episode of Family Guy. That cutting edge fucking drama.
What was the first Panzer Dragoon game? Just called Panzer Dragoon?
Panzer Dragoon.
Panzer
Saturn.
Dragoon. Yep.
Saturn? Okay.
I think they did a PC release or something. It was like, hey, it's packed in with 3DFX, or not even, it was like Riva TNT or some weird other card or something.
Right, yeah. Early graphics cards of the 90s were such a mess.
Yep.
Remember that port of Virtua Fighter?
Right. Yeah, I think Panzer might have been, if
yeah.
there was a version of Panzer, it might have been the same deal where like, here's a weird card that no one's ever going to use again.
Nobody could ever top all the goddamn...
Play this game on my rendition verite.
Yeah.
Sound card issues. Remember Sound Blaster Live where they had the worst drivers in the history of the world for like a year?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
It was a bad time.
The mess.
So, yeah, you get like Rambus RAM.
Fucking come on, your Sound Blaster.
And Sound Blaster. And then finally,
I think if you put Rambus RAM and a Sound Blaster Live in the same PC, it just bursts into flame when you power it up. So like,
I read that Rambus actually made like a fortune on just like patents.
They still have the patents. They still license it out. You're still paying Rambus every time you buy RAM.
Oh, great.
One of the small good things about building PCs now, or last 5 years, is onboard sound is fine for 99% of people.
Yep. I have used onboard sound for a long time.
Creative Labs sent a sound card over a while ago that I used, and it was like, it was better for like headphones.
Yes.
So it was like a better headphone amp.
Yeah. you remember David Whiskey always had his little headphone amp thing.
Yeah.
Some little small things like that really work well for people who give a shit about audio quality, but for most people,
gotta get the FLAC, man. Always get the FLAC.
Flacs are coming out and like, hey, you wanna have the CD?
Gotta go to Mass Drop and get the right headphones, and then just get these FLACs, and it's gonna be the fucking hottest shit, man. You'll see.
I am one of those people who.
Lossless, yo.
People who complain about Bluetooth and like streaming music, I honestly can't hear much of the difference. But then I've gone to so many concerts in my life that my ears are probably half blasted at this point anyways.
I think it has no eyes.
Make them full blasted.
All right.
Give me another screaming female show and they'll probably be done for. I'm just gonna retire. Retire my ears. This is a great looking CGI for fucking whenever this came out.
The only time I notice like, hey, streaming audio is not great, or like that sort of stuff, is when I'm listening to Miami bass music, DJ Magic Mike and whatnot. Like the lows just don't hit as hard as
some bass stuff is really
as they would have. On the gold CDs they sold, extra fidelity on these gold bass CDs.
My uncle has a setup where it's like maybe a $20,000 speaker system, and he's all the SACDs or whatever the big DVD audio.
Right.
Just always like, you sit here and listen to the song for a bit. I put the penny on the edge of the speaker, right, just so to really affect the warmth. There's a lot of people still have vinyl and everything like that, which is apparently a valid thing where the analog sounds warmer than the digital, but when you get to the high-end audiophile stuff where they're like selling like these special rocks, $200 a pop, you just put it on top of the receiver, it's gonna open up the
you need these rocks.
Dude, that is nothing.
Open up the room.
You want hope to not be ape-eared, you're gonna have to...
They're like unpowered boxes. You point it at your speaker for $10,000.
Yeah, you wanted to get it in
negative ions.
Oh, I can shoot, right, okay.
Something about this that just makes me want to play Ashura's Wrath.
There are like five-figure knobs you can get for your receiver and shit.
This looks great.
Does knobs feel good? Or
I bet
they're wooden. Usually.
Yeah, they are frequently made out of wood.
Like really,
actually,
well, expensive wood, but they always like play it up. And then those knobs are
like acoustic wood.
Yeah, $1,000 for it.
Now I can't shoot anymore. What the hell?
High-end audiophile stuff is great.
Yeah, it's really something.
And then they've done like blind.
Yes. Okay, now I remember.
They've done like blind. Audio tests and hearing. I think the famous one was like, we just took a coat hanger and unspooled it and put it in the space of the speaker wire, and nobody could tell the difference.
Yeah.
That's probably a gross exaggeration. I'm gonna get tweeted at for the rest of the night about how I'm a Philistine.
I bet there are not a lot of high-end audiophiles in our audience, if I had to guess. I doubt there is anybody with a $40,000 sound system.
I bet Amazon Prime has raised its price to $120.
Yeah.
What did? What?
Amazon Prime. I'm unsubscribing because I think I'm running out soon.
We use the TV stuff more often now that it's a little easier to get on the PS4.
Oh shit! Yeah, I gotta finish The Tick first.
It's only like 11 episodes.
That's like not just new subscribers. That's the total price.
Oh, do they have your grandfathering in?
I think so.
Huh. The Tick is pretty good. I'm looking forward to the next season.
Yeah, we watched a couple of the second half.
My favorite line from it is he opens the door to this party and this dude is looking at him, well, look at you, and he just goes, ha ha ha, impossible, because he can't look at himself. I'm explaining the joke.
Good.
I can't do it in the Patrick I was about to say Patrick Warburton because he was the original Tick.
That's Peter
Serafinowicz.
This is weird. They just like randomly take your lock-on away from you.
Oh, you can only do so many things.
It's the meter, right?
Oh, is that
the
what it is?
lock-on.
Okay.
The lock-on is like a.
Oh, I thought that was the core attack.
A big deal thing. I think that's the change here.
You should have some kind of dash move to get out of the way.
I'm trying to.
Mr. Clorox wants to know: ever use a butt kicker for that base?
No.
Oh, is that the thing you put on your seat?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember audio chairs for a while.
I have sat on a butt kicker before. It is the dumbest. This is stupid.
I remember those audio chairs. They computer gaming chairs have always been somewhat ridiculous in terms of looks, but when they started putting in like the bass rumbly things that's probably a little rich for my blood.
I don't know. I only have the lock on right now.
You're toggling, right? You're switching between. That's why the reticle changes.
Okay.
Because you're switching between like gun and lock-on thing. I think.
Chris Tilton says those super expensive sound systems are the monster cables of sound systems.
They're worse than the monster cable of sound systems.
Tell that to the people who buy them.
I mean, monster cables at least.
I still have monster cable stuff for like PS2. Like when Monster Cable decided to get into gaming shit.
Yeah.
The guy who was doing PR for Monster at the time was like, I'm going to send over some cables. I know you're not going to really do anything with them, but I don't know. I have them, so.
My problem with Monster is not that they exist or that they're overpriced, but it was more like, a friend of mine got an HD TV back in like, this would have been like 08, 09 when they weren't still kind of coming up in popularity. And the Best Buy dude said you need to have a Monster HDMI cable instead of like the $2 one. They would have been exactly functionally similar.
Wait.
It's kind of more exploitative than, if people want to buy Monster, go for it. If you think it sounds better, okay by me. That is a cool effect.
It was probably a bad time to use that.
Top 3 all-time on-rails games.
Virtual Cop 2.
Fable the Journey.
Yeah, Fable the Journey, #1.
Always.
Sewer sharks.
Trying to think, I haven't played. It's not really something you see a huge amount anymore.
Yeah.
Time Crisis 2, maybe.
Carnival.
I don't know if that counts as on rails.
It does. You're on
Yeah.
rails.
Yes.
Area
It's a light
51.
gun game.
Star Fox.
Maybe. But then would like 1941 count as on rails? I mean,
That's a
UN
different-
Squadron.
Super Mario Brothers.
I would probably say Rez.
not a bad one.
Have you spent much time with that PC version of Res Infinite?
Yeah.
In the VR?
Uh huh.
How is that?
It's fun.
I mean,
It's nice.
I'm sure it's good.
Yeah, it looks
Sure
good.
Kelly, what do you think it is? Jesus.
It's nice, sharp resolution. It's
Yeah.
it's pleasant.
Am I just supposed to be shooting all these down? I guess so, yeah.
We're gonna take a look at Skyrim VR for the PC.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, one of these days here we're
I hear
gonna
really good things about
take
that.
a look at it.
Yeah, people seem to like it in a way they did not like Fallout 4 VR.
I heard that was
Right.
Like, we tried to play that for a while. It just
Yeah,
could
it just
not.
didn't work.
I played like 90 seconds of Fallout 4 at E3 on VR, and I did not get into it.
Fallout 4 does not have widescreen support. How do you know?
Lame.
There
The
are
thing
like,
is not taking damage.
there are like add-ons you can do to make
You
it.
have to shoot the tower, or what do you?
I can't. It's auto-targeting those
Oh,
towers.
yeah.
Oh,
You're
there
doing
it
fine.
is.
You got it.
Okay, there it is. It just takes a lot of damage.
You're just splitting the damage back and forth. So. I've always loved the enemy ship designs in Panzer Dragoon. They're really cool.
Yeah,
looking.
these weird kind of biotech,
Stone.
organic looking. Yeah, weird stuff. Oh boy.
Insectile, I would say.
Okay, it's been so long since I played this, I forgot that they changed it from primarily being a lock-on game.
Good try, turrets. You're really doing your job here. That's a lot of health left for this thing.
There are 3 different Dragoon forms. One shoots and locks on, tap or hold. One only shoots and one only locks on.
What's the point of the one that only locks on then?
Well, you expend a meter when you use it, apparently. So.
Oh. Right. This language is made up, right? It's not actual
I think
Japanese.
so,
Or
yeah. Or do you not?
Yeah, that doesn't look like a straining meter.
Maybe not. Okay. never mind.
Yeah, I think you only hit so many things at a time. Is that?
Oh, I know that. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh boy.
Oh geez, yeah. You don't want to be there anymore.
Shit.
Do you guys know if Alienware is still a thing?
Yeah,
Yes,
they
Dell
were bought by Dell.
bought them,
yeah.
but they still
This is still a brand.
yeah, they still use the Alien.
I watched Soul Plane recently, and there's a scene when they're checking in, and the flight, like the lady at the desk is not listening to them, and then the camera spins around, and she's gaming. She's playing like some 3D fighter on her computer, and it's an Alienware computer.
Yeah, 'cause
And I thought that was an oddly good
Holy
wow.
product
Ow.
placement for a movie that I would never think would have an Alienware product placement.
Yeah.
Well, for the time, the last couple of years when video card prices have been so high, apparently the thing to do is just get a pre-made computer if you really want to get a decent price on a video card,
Yeah.
because they're kind of retail priced in those pre-made kits because they buy them direct from the manufacturers. But I've been reading stories recently that's saying that video card prices are coming down.
Yeah,
they have
I've seen
been.
the same thing.
They totally have been. I've
There's a
been watching.
1070 Ti on Amazon today that was like $480 bucks.
Read. Fuck me. I read that RAM is RAM's supposed to be getting cheaper this year too. Cool. RAM has been fucked expensive for a while.
It's weird. Some PC price stuff is kind of tied to console stuff too, because they weird power stuff in relation to console and PCs. but-
I must be missing something because it keeps auto-targeting those towers. I guess we're good.
When was the last time you watched Soul Plane?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
I've been thinking about Soul Plane lately. It's been at least probably 10 years, I guess.
Yeah, that was probably.
When did it come out? It was then.
It was like
I saw-
early 2000s.
Okay. Pretty
There's
sure.
a few scenes that like really date it. Characters
Like Tom
getting
Arnold's
really
in it and-
Tom Arnold's in
yeah.
it. Characters getting really excited about the Yin Yang twins.
What?
I remember GameSpot people would go to movies after work sometimes. We did Snakes on a Plane. I remember that.
Yeah.
Very specifically.
Yes, I remember going to that.
Also, I should mention there's a
2004.
is a box office winners league for Avengers Infinity War on my blog on giantbomb.com.
Why are you trying to derail my soul plane?
You reminded me about a movie. Avengers is going to be plenty goofy, trust me that. If you want to enter, that'll be open for a few more hours. That's why I'm going to the Avengers tomorrow. I have to do my research for my
Nothing's wrong with
box office.
I remember thinking Soul Plane was totally okay.
I think even Ebert gave it like a positive review back in the day.
It is better than it has any right to be. The child who plays the Tom Arnold's son is very good, as like the very white but acting black child.
Oh, right, yes.
Like wearing big chains and talking about like ending sentences with
propositions.
Oh, this is where those giant missiles come at me. What do I do?
Shoot them down. Look up.
Ah, right there. Fuck.
One love.
Dude, I can't do anything while it's happening.
I think aim at them.
Okay.
Are you allowed to?
I'm not really.
That looks like it hurts.
Fuck, dude, yeah. Like it knocks you out of your aim every time.
I think there's a mechanic you must be missing.
Yeah, I totally missed something there. All right, one more try.
Uno mas.
Remember those big-ass Alienwares we got at GameSpot? Like they bought them for the whole office?
I melted one of those, I think.
Remember those? Like that giant gray, it looked like a UFO. Like the cases literally looked like some big UFO thing.
Oh, right, yeah. They got a handful of those. I don't think I got one of those.
I was on.
I thought everybody did.
What, the towers?
Yeah, that big gray Alienware tower. I could have sworn.
I don't remember.
Not everybody's doing PC stuff though.
Maybe I didn't have one of those. Maybe I just saw them in the office.
I had an XPS-1 laptop one time that I left running black and white, and I left my desk to meet somebody at a bar or something for like an hour and a half. By the time I came back, it did not boot up anymore. It never booted up anymore.
Nice.
I think something black and white killed.
That's black and white for you.
I know. It was not very good.
Black and white's all right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not amazing, but it's pretty cool.
It was a technical.
It was a cool idea that I just never.
When are they going to make new God games?
I don't know. I could use a
Black and White 3.
Godus came out at some point, right?
Yeah.
But was not very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not what you're looking for.
I like From Dusk, that Ubisoft game.
Oh, yeah.
That was a cool game.
I had no idea the same guy who directed Soul Plane is the guy who directed Ghost Dog.
Huh. Wait a second. No, Jim Jarmusch?
Jim Jarmusch?
No, you're not.
No
That
way.
is not correct.
Or sorry, then he was only involved.
He might have written it or something.
Ghost Dog. Okay, he was the lead of casting.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Catering on Ghost Dog.
Jim Jarmusch's Soul Plane, obviously.
That would.
Oh man. And most of the hip hop stuff in Ghost Dog was from the RZA, right? Like he did the soundtrack and everything.
Yeah.
So.
Fuck, this is stressful. I guess I'm doing this right. I'm not sure if there's something else they want you to do here. Just shoot all these things down.
Somebody says Godus was a Simpsons tapped out clone.
Yeah, it kind of was.
All right, here come these big missiles.
I want to say you got to shoot them from left to right and
And probably not use the lock-on thing, or not use it before they come your way, because
Like aim at them.
Because if you have shots in the air, you're not gonna be able to.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I'm just aiming at them. Straight away, they go.
I feel like watching some bad movies this weekend.
We rewatched Source Code not too long ago, which is a very good movie.
That's a good movie.
And somebody recommended to me Edge of Tomorrow again, which I really did like, and we're gonna.
It's no moon, but it's good.
Yeah.
Edge of Tomorrow is my favorite.
Fucking
weird Hollywood story where
auto aim is fucked.
the marketing people apparently got really mad that it had that title, so they changed it for the DVD to Live, Die, Repeat Edge of Tomorrow. Like they changed the name of that movie for the DVD release because somebody in marketing was like, it didn't do well. You should have listened to me the whole time.
Wasn't it called that everywhere else
I don't
except
know.
America? I think that's the story. Is everywhere else in the world it was called Live, Die, Repeat.
Like, I don't think the movie did like amazingly super well. And
They're making a sequel.
Are they?
Yeah.
But you can just tell somebody was really mad that they didn't get their title the first time. And
Maybe I'll see Rampage this weekend.
yeah, there you go.
I want like a good cheesy.
I hear it's got some fun scenes in it.
Yeah. I want to watch that and Jumanji.
Jumanji's pretty
Back to
good.
back.
The new Jumanji?
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
I watched
a crowd-pleasing
I
entertainment.
believe
throwback.
they went ahead and confirmed a Jumanji sequel already.
Opening across some Star Wars 9, apparently, same day. They just don't give a shit.
All right.
I watched a Jack Black movie and it made me go, man, I miss Jack Black. Though I think Jumanji is what I need in my life.
He's pretty good in it. It's pretty funny.
Isn't he like possessed? Isn't he like playing a teenage girl?
Yes, teenage girl. It's can be played exactly as broad as you want to, but it has some good moments. Cool. The subtlety of Jack Black really comes out.
School of Rock is a tremendously underrated movie.
Not bad. Who directed that? It was Richard Linklater, I want to say?
I can't remember.
Does not seem like a Linklater joint.
Yeah, it is.
Richard Linklater.
Weird. Huh.
I got
like
movie
School.
facts
Yeah, School
all day
of
long.
Rock. The movie's okay. Not like in a way where I would probably ever like seek it out ever again,
No.
but I feel like the 1 to 1.5 times I saw it, and I was like, yeah, School of Rock, cool.
I think it hit me just like in a perfect point of adolescence and like still being kind of young enough to like want to be the kids in the movie, but also appreciating like
They need guidance.
Jack Black's character.
They had that big Twitter thing, the Filmstruck 4 hashtag, which apparently somebody at Filmstruck thought that up and did an amazing job. Like they should get a raise because Filmstruck is like the Criterion Collection, like old movie, catered auteur French New Wave stuff. And I've been thinking about signing up because I do like, classic movies and stuff like that, but barely have enough time to watch all the Netflix I want to. Chef's Table came back with all pastry episodes. If you want to see people making cakes, I recommend it.
You want to see people eating cakes? Bring me some cakes.
I want to eat a cake.
The first episode of the new
cake for UPF.
I lost my sweet tooth a long time ago, but I would.
Mine is definitely not what it used to be.
all.
Like
I like a Skittle here and there.
A Skittle. I can just imagine you with like one bag of Skittles on your desk that you nurse over like a year.
No, they go bad. So he takes one out and just goes,
kind of
throws the rest out.
Like those red vines. All You Need Is Kill is the original name.
That was the name of the manga.
And I believe
or the anime.
Wait, the original name of what?
Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh.
I forget if it was a manga.
Is that Tom Cruise? Which one is
Tom Cruise, yeah. And Emily Blunt, who is one of my...
Is there another movie that came out around the same time that had a similar look that Matt Damon was in at some point?
Killed it. Elysium, I want to say?
Right.
Same like mech suit thing on the outside of the body.
I think I saw Edge of Tomorrow, because I don't think I saw Elysium.
I think Elysium was when people kind of...
I wanted to see Elysium because I like District 9 so much, but then everybody fucking hates it.
Neil Blomkamp.
And then he made Chappie.
Yeah.
So
rendering all his past work obsolete.
I guess so.
What I've heard about Neil Blomkamp, he just needs to have... he needs to be a visual artist and have work under some better director. But he had that visionary director, Neil Blomkamp.
He was angling hard to get the Alien franchise for
The
a while.
McG of his time.
District 9 is a good goddamn movie.
District 9 is really good.
But maybe he... I don't know.
Should watch that again.
It's really good. Like seeing the dude from District 9 pop up into other stuff. What's his name? South African?
Charlton Copley.
Charlton Copley.
Yeah, that guy's amazing.
I was watching A-Team in a bar the other week.
The movie's okay.
It was pretty interesting.
All right.
Just seeing Liam Neeson do that cigar chomping
it's
thing.
real good and dumb. Whoa. That guy.
You guys ever see Battleship?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I wouldn't watch it again, but I had an entertaining hour, 45 minutes. I mean, whatever. It's got
What did
some
you think of Rihanna?
It wasn't Rihanna so much. It was the Sports Illustrated. What's her name? Kate Upton, was that? No, not Kate. I forget her name. She was pretty bad, as was the lead. It was that Taylor Kitsch was also in it.
That is one of the two movies that killed Taylor Kitsch's career.
Yeah, whatever happened to Taylor?
fucking
John Carter was.
Yeah, he did John Carter in that movie.
Brooklyn
and then
Decker?
Never got any more work.
Whew, Brooklyn Decker.
Well, I mean,
easy on the eyes, but not a tremendous actress, unfortunately. Like Taylor Kitsch.
That dude came out of it like roaring out of Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
And then nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Did you ever see Hardcore Henry?
No, I've heard up and down things. The same kind of like, don't just have a beer and
No,
watch
it's
it.
just how the camera goes.
Yeah.
The FPS thing. I get that. I got it.
I still don't know anyone else who's seen that movie.
It was like that.
It's somehow I'm the only human to have seen that film.
Was it Doom that had that 6-minute like long FPS sequence in the middle of it?
Yeah. You see The Rock talking shit about Doom on Twitter?
Trust me, I was in Doom.
Doom sucks, but Rampage. Rampage.
And Bethesda social media was ripping into him. What do I just want to see now? What else do we have queued up for this?
Let me see what the next level looks like.
Okay. Cut to...
Wow, that's some good looking water.
Good looking trees. Altered Genos.
Yeah, like you're not going to mistake this for a game that was just like made and released recently, but these still look
Those are your teammates,
fine.
buddy. Those are your teammates.
In the context of like, hey, these were old games.
UI looks really
touched
rough.
up, and it's always the UI, right?
Yeah.
It's the whether it's the resolution of the lettering or the overall size of the UI is always too big because they weren't.
Like I said, nobody cares about fonts back then.
What else have we got on the docket for today?
Got a handful of other games. Like one more thing. Something big. There we go. Might have to play some more of this. This game's good.
What do you want to play, Jeff?
And I lost my disc for this a long time
I don't know.
Are you going to pop out that sound studio thing, the audio thing?
No, probably not today.
Okay. Yeah. I am curious to see what that is.
I want to mess around with it separately and kind of get a feel for it, and then maybe we'll do something with it.
All right.
Doing anything this weekend?
I am actually will be streaming on Saturday, so hopefully some people might. I want to do some MMO stuff. I think. I know it's not very exciting to see, but I haven't streamed from the house.
I guess this thing does cloud saves for old Xbox games and stuff, right?
That's pretty neat.
That's pretty cool. Play something.
I'll play some Crackdown or something. Did you already play Crackdown?
No, we did not play Crackdown.
That's something we should definitely see.
I'll check out some Crackdown. I
We got
guess.
Morrowind.
Can you take me down, please?
All right, he beat me to it.
Go. You
Clear.
can go at the same time.
I'll
Me
wait-
and-
I'll
me
wait
and
till
Jeff
he's
can
back.
Hold it down a little bit. I like that.
It was doing this before, and then I
Put the disc in.
I did. Oh, right.
I like that you guys got Morrowind for this because that game just boots up right in the action in media res.
We did. We weren't necessarily.
I wouldn't mind seeing. What is this gunk over here? Ew. What is that? Gunky gunk. Have you ever seen a Morrowind speedrun?
Is that the one where you blow yourself up into the air and fly and land in the end of the game?
At the end, dude. There's also that dude who falls out of the sky with like jumping boots right at the beginning of the game.
Right.
Grab those. It's one of my favorite speedruns to watch because it's not glitched at all as far as I know. It's just pure physics of that world just being. And I still want to watch the Spelunky speedrun at some point on a stream because it is very fun. Who called me?
I don't know.
It was me.
It's a 415 number, so I'm assuming it is a weird Chinese spam thing. Getting a lot of those lately.
Crackdown, huh?
Crackdown.
It was acting weird earlier. I don't know what's happening.
I think I characterized Crackdown 2 as one of my most disappointing sequels on the forums the other day. Crackdown 2 is...
Yes, yeah, it was doing stuff like this earlier.
Is Real-Time World still the developer on Crackdown 3? Or is it a different studio?
That studio is no longer around.
Yeah, it was.
But it's
Isn't it Sumo did? No.
the dude is back for this one, though, right?
David Jones?
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Have they've only had that first trailer and the Terry Crews weird thing.
It was playable.
Yeah,
at
they
E3.
let people play it last year in D3. I did not play it.
This is kind of their...
It looked like Crackdown.
Yeah, checking it, but at the same time, like looking at it, running, and talking to people who played it and watching people play it, I see why they pushed it back because it did not make a great impression.
I remember the first time Saints Row came into the GameSpot offices to show it off, and it was running at like half frame rate.
Right,
And you're like,
yeah, I
hey,
remember
record
that.
it and like double the speed if you don't mind.
It's like,
a weird.
what?
Why are you even showing this to us right now?
I remember that game looking like absolute shit until we got final copies, and then I was like, this is okay, I guess. Like Saints Row 1 is...
It had Keith David in it.
One Andrew Park reminded me of the story when I was doing previews here and there. He always said GTA 3, man, looked like garbage until it came out, and everybody who wrote a preview saying it looked like shit. This is why we be somewhat neutral on these previews, because you have no idea what's going to happen. Be excited, but try not to trash anything too much, because there's a lot that can change between when you see it as a preview and when it will come out.
Tough, ruthless, psychotic.
Advice I took to heart. Try not to ever slam anything too much in a preview. Oh, positive.
Especially not, at least not for like for performance reasons or something like
Yeah.
that. Like, you know, I think.
It's all gone to shit, and it just
Oh man. Kind of a mixed metaphor there, but
policing across the globe combined forces to form the agency.
Man.
But it wasn't enough. 3 rival factions now control our
Watching this intro, knowing how this game goes,
The agency is making
makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable.
security compound known as the Keep. Access is restricted.
From the headlines.
Limited
Like-
force of peacekeepers can barely hold.
I forget the twists. Is there like twists in this game?
Times.
I know
Kinda,
eventually they take
kinda,
over
it's
the.
not really, I mean,
The
kind of.
agency is exploiting the work of disgraced scientist Dr. Baltazar Chernenko. His controversial human modification program is
This is a great voice actor.
I am reading off the script. Sounds like that Mission Impossible, dude.
capable of unparalleled
That's what you want.
evolution and regeneration. The agency's first prototype is ready to take to the streets. And
I'm not a big collectible guy in games, but I did like seeing all those orbs off in the world, and it's like, how do I get there?
Agility orbs are so much fun to get.
Yeah, like it was the idea that like as you got them, you were making yourself like more powerful.
Better
you
at
know, it
getting them.
wasn't just-
Because you could jump better. But I just remember a lot of them being like just barely out of reach. Like you kind of had to think about how to get some of them.
objective is to remove
I think.
each gang's kingpin. Los Muertos
The Deads.
Domingo El Brazo Garcia, the Volt's autocratic Vladimir the Wolf Golyak, and the Shy Gen's enigmatic Wang.
Ah, the Shy Gen.
Yeah, my wing's pretty enigmatic too.
Suggests that you weaken each
would like to
kingpin's
see
defenses by locating and removing their
an
generals
enigmatic Wang.
first. It's time to get out into the field, Agent. We have some revolutionary new agency vehicles waiting for you at the base of the keep.
Don't use them ever because cars
Why
are
would you?
mostly dumb in this game.
Did this have co-op when it came out?
Yes. It still does.
Prove it.
I get another Xbox, man.
I mean, does that split screen?
Agency Garage.
I don't know if it does.
I don't.
Point to gain clearance.
So I think it's only online.
Vehicle. Use the tunnels beyond the blast doors
The truck cab. That's what I choose for my.
Remember, I don't think we'll see it here, but remember how the cars would transform when you get
Yeah,
them?
when you level up driving.
Yeah. Like every car would just transform to the level that your driving was at. That was so cool.
Yeah, he does.
Los Muertos, the dead,
Clear.
have rapidly grown from a petty band of
A lot of talking up front here.
No. I'll show you car.
To ensure a guaranteed supply of weapons and ammunition, you need to regain control of agency supply points. These covert nodes are strategically placed throughout the city, but all are currently under gang control. You need to take one back now. A marker on your HUD will show you the way. We send peacekeepers to take back the captured agency supply points, but they...
I'm just gonna keep fucking talking.
This sound mix is terrible. Can't hear the song at all.
No, I don't want to do a road race. No, 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 no.
Go, Agent, go!
No.
I think you can get out of the car in the. No, it won't. Okay, I'm wrong.
Dr. Strange Park suggests going to the beach and taking jumps to level up the car quickly.
I think that's what I ended up doing. Like I'd done almost everything else in the game and then was like, well, I need these achievements for leveling up driving, so better go do jumps on the beach for however long. Did I just jump back into the, yeah, that was.
This race is going to time out in 20 seconds, so. Quitter. You play Crackdown?
No, I played Crackdown 2.
Yeah? That's disappointing.
Well, you know, I didn't have the context for Crackdown 1, so I had fun with it.
The deep backstory. Crackdown 2 just had some of the worst little. That was a zombie one, right?
Yeah.
Exact same map too. It was really weird. It's just had, you know.
I played the Windows Phone.
Wow.
Crackdown game, which was like Google Maps. Like, here's your city. Build bases, sort of. It was like not the worst idea in the world, but
sounds kind of like Ingress.
Yeah, it wasn't like the big multiplayer thing the way Ingress was, but yeah, you're not entirely wrong.
1 of 500 agility orbs.
Saints Row the Third came out a year after this. Is that right?
Saints Row the Third is an old game.
That can't be right.
Try again, Agent.
No, Saints Row might have.
Or like Saints Row 2.
Good work, Agent. You liberated an agency supply point. You can now travel between this supply.
I think this came out in 07 or maybe 06. Maybe 06.
Crackdown came out in 2007, February 2007.
Well, man, time flies when you're having Crackdowns.
Is this the game that had the Halo demo?
Oh, you might be right. Yeah.
Saints Row the Third came out in 2011.
I kind of feel like I remember this being like, hey, that's the game you got to get to play Halo, but then you got the game and you're like, wait, this is better than Halo. Yeah.
That's a big.
Well, it's different, but this game was way cooler than
Halo 1 or Halo 2?
3.
Okay, Halo 3. I was about to say, like, Halo was an Xbox launch game.
I guess the Brazilian rating board rated Crackdown 3. This is typically a sign of possible release date coming.
Yeah, Brazilians, they always get things first.
I will say it again.
During the Microsoft.
They're going to release Crackdown 3 during the press conference.
That'd be great.
That's my guess.
44 days away.
You can get it right now on Game Pass.
Yeah, I totally.
E3 is coming up, guys.
Again, the movie is a bad comparison because apparently it's terrible, but like that, just having like a Cloverfield paradox moment.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
that movie is really bad.
Hey, here's this movie. Also, it's out now.
Don't worry, guys. J.J. Abrams says the next Cloverfield movie will not be as bad.
I was so excited for after the first Cloverfield, like just the idea of having an ARG movie thing to follow from J.J. Abrams, whom I loved at the time because of Lost. I was so disappointed every step of the way.
How was the second one?
It's okay.
It was not bad for like a psychological drama.
I like John Goodman.
I like what's her name from Scott Pilgrim 2. She's pretty good in it.
It's like it takes place almost entirely in a room.
Yeah.
So you have to be okay with that.
Bottle episode. This really looks like an open world shooter. Or a hopping game.
Damn it.
When you get that upper level agility though, and you start making those like city spanning jumps, it was really cool looking. It's like that Hulk in the first Hulk movie where he's just flopping through the.
I think having your skill points be represented by shit that flies out of people and then flies into you.
Yeah.
For everything you do is maybe the best thing in this game.
It's like pretty fucking effective.
Like you kill somebody with a gun and a bunch of little guns fly out of them and into you, and you're like, hey, I just upgraded my gun.
Should really like numbers flying off of people's heads is kind of passe.
That's one thing, but like just having these like glowing things flying all over the place.
You missed an orb.
It's fine.
There are enough to go around, I think.
Rooftop race. No, thank you.
Yeah, those. I played, Dying Light and Infamous. Any race where I have to jump from rooftop to rooftop is on auto skip for me in any one of these games. I usually find them to be terrible. You fall off one roof and then you're just like, oh, I gotta restart the entire fucking thing. I'm jaded. It's also fun when leveling up your strength and then you can pick up cars and throw them at people. That is also pretty bad. This game is pretty dope.
Kill the orbs. There.
I don't even think I can get that one without doing some.
Usually there's a big string of them that you can get all at once.
Do you start with the thing where you can jump up and then again off the wall? Or is that an upgrade?
That, I think, is an upgrade.
Yeah, I guess not.
These cops have no fucks left given. That dude just ran over a bad guy. Especially when we're shooting at you, so. I'm trying to arrest anyone.
Are any of the Battlefield games backwards compatible?
I don't think so.
Didn't they? One of the Bad Companies, I thought they were.
Maybe Bad Company 2.
Specifically,
Bad Company games
asking about
were
Bad Company.
pretty good. I like those single player portions of that a bunch.
What is that infiltration and execution
There's a
probability?
general here, like how...
This is the boss, like, so it kind of gives you a sense of like how ready are you for this fight.
Oh. Wait, do you have to spawn it, or how does that work?
No, he's just here. He's just on the map, so if I just get up there and...
Oh, he's like close by.
Yeah.
I like that system. That big Mafia 3 expose thing said that a lot of people were frustrated when they first tried to go to a boss because they wouldn't be able to take them on. They tried to do it anyways, especially where they added gating to it, but always kind of like, you know you got a 50% shot.
Which game?
Mafia 3. You couldn't actually do the generals in the game until you did a bunch of other quests beforehand, apparently.
I always meant to play more of that. It got very...
Kind of got repetitive. How does this feel, Jeff?
It's okay.
It's like, a lock-on, right?
You remember like the lock-on targeting being like the sort of thing where it's like, I need to feather the trigger on this.
Yeah.
Or like you can lock on and then tap up on the right stick to lock onto their head and then start tapping out shots because you'll get better accuracy that way. And
well, you get better accuracy as you play on too, right? Like,
yeah.
As your gun skill goes up. I remember some of these bosses were in really interesting places like mansions and stuff, and you had to fight through the whole thing to get to them. It was kind of fun. As opposed to Crackdown 2 had those big like pits you had to jump into to stop the zombies from spawning, which were bad.
There's the new Fortnite emotes.
What?
There's the new Fortnite emotes.
What are?
Pointed up.
Oh, above you.
For the people in the...
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing above us. There's just roof and the vent. It's not cold anymore, which is nice.
Shoot for the stars, see the roof, you know.
Well, fuck.
Trust me, I know it's not cold anymore. I'm sweating like a pig every day I get here.
I want to be up there for
Do pigs sweat a lot?
I don't think they either sweat a lot or they don't sweat at all. I forget what it is.
What is that filling in around your health bar?
Shields, I think, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not up on the sweat glands of mammals, unfortunately. One of my weak areas on Jeopardy. Ah!
Orbs. One orb.
I got one already.
That's all I need. One more. Just need one more hit.
I'm going to kill the boss because I don't think I can even make it to that rooftop right now.
One more to get back.
Like I can't jump for shit. So like all those.
He's right up there, right?
Not with that attitude.
There. No, that's not him.
You gotta jump before you can jump.
Yeah,
totally.
That's him. Hey, there's Martinez.
Can you just do it? Like 15 minutes in?
This is not just the A boss. This is,
Oh, this is not the head of this.
No.
No.
This gang.
No, there are like generals to fight too.
Okay.
And his bodyguard's pretty tough. Oh no. You're doing okay in health?
That's right. I for some reason I thought there were only like 7 bosses in this whole game or something.
A lot of screaming.
Back up, shoot those barrels. Or
no, this seems to be working pretty well.
I suppose that also works. Okay.
I think he's complaining pretty loudly about his.
Fuck Martinez. I can't move. I don't know.
I'll shoot the barrels.
With Martinez out of the way, Los Muertos' finances and information flow are severely disrupted.
Okay.
The low-level bangers lack the intelligence and expertise to effectively take his place.
That'll show those bangers.
That's right. You damn low-level bangers.
Excellent work, Agent.
The stuff they were talking about, the like dynamic clan stuff.
I don't think it actually really. Oh. I mean, they say the bad guys get weaker, but I'm not sure that's actually true.
Well, the stuff they were talking about, they showed off in the demo I went to for 3. Seems kind of cool. Like the escalation stuff of like taking out generals, and then like there's you know, a bunch of tiers of guys, and then they will call in different levels of reinforcement, and then if you weaken upper guys, like lower guys will run away from you, and there's like inner gang, like gang on gang stuff. It seemed pretty damn complex for what they're talking about.
That game needs something like that. Like, if they just made another Crackdown, that's gonna be not enough.
When you're locked on, if you flick the right stick, you will aim for the head, or if you'll tank on a car, etc., and you can jump up windows.
Oh, windows, yeah, that's right.
Oh my god.
Very loud.
My impression.
Whew.
They're just like inarticulate yells. They're not even trying to say anything as far as I can tell. Oh no. Oh.
Yeah, can you take the PA down just a notch?
I'll make up for it in volume.
Yes, because when we need to lower one, that means we need to raise something else.
Hello!
To keep levels, it's an engineering thing.
People know my reputation is being for soft-spoken, and you know, I wouldn't want to betray that now. The headcanon of Giant Bomb.
Do the voice.
What voice?
Do the voice.
Don't do the voice.
What voice? I'm not sure what you're talking about. My dad, I did my Donald Duck impression for the first time for my lady friend the other day. Impressed.
How's that go?
Don't do it.
It's really raspy.
It's not a very good impression. She wasn't really impressed, actually. I lied about that part.
Exemplary performance, Agent.
We have fun here.
Okay,
Thank
so
you
I have a
guys.
scope here. How do I...
Like you too, Jan. What?
Like I thought it would be Y to change weapons, but it is not.
We've already established I get sweaty. My feet get sweatier than any other part
That's
of
the
my
lesson
body.
of this stream, is none of these old controls are what you think they are.
Right. This looks nice. Like they, you know, they've done some
none of
work
my
to
socks
it.
fit.
Yeah.
Because my feet are so sweaty.
Very crisp.
What?
I bought a bunch of socks from Express the other day for like $3 a pair, but they always kind of ride up a little bit. I like my socks being tight and high.
Like your hair.
I cannot grab onto that windowsill.
Not all windows.
Not all windows.
Not all windows.
You know, I'm gonna request that we do check out a little bit of Morrowind before we kill this today.
You gonna do a speed run?
I will make a character very quickly, and we can fool around with the character creation because that's
You
always
gonna make a Khajiit?
fun. I've got wares if you got coin. I took an arrow to the knee.
I read the frame rate is better in this than it was on the 360.
It looks pretty smooth.
Same is true of Red Dead, actually.
Yeah, Red Dead looks great.
All these games have.
Was this an Xbox One X thing? Because I know some of these are just getting backwards compatibility with some enhancements.
even on the regular one, they get improvements.
But I mean, but
more
Red Dead
improved,
with,
yeah,
But definitely way more improved on the X.
4K alone is just kind of
Like they eliminated vertical tearing in a lot of them. Like the frame rate gets better and all kinds of stuff.
Can you make a poll asking people whether backwards compatibility is still a big deal for them in this kind of console? Is it a big deal? Ask, because I
don't know. I don't know if it actually is, but everybody will say it is because
Yeah.
people constantly talk about how much they want it.
I don't keep my games from previous console generations.
Well, you
for the most
should.
part.
I keep the ones that like mean something or are like important.
All games mean something.
And not to sound snooty, but on a PC, it's not that big of a deal. Like obviously, you're just logging to Steam, you can play whatever you want to forever. But
It wasn't always that way.
That's not. I mean, like Street Fighter Cross Tekken doesn't run anymore. Like there are plenty of PC games that just
that's not
that are still on Steam for sale in some cases. That just straight up will not run on
DRM
Windows
stuff, or
in some cases
servers go down.
In some cases it's servers. In some cases it's DRM. In some cases it's just like driver incompatibility.
Yeah.
Or you have to like really dig up a bunch of like weird old redistributables for like old. Before NVIDIA bought PhysX, there was a separate redistributable. So if you want to play Bionic Commando Rearmed, you have to go over here and download this thing.
Sure is nice when they just include that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, all things being equal, if both consoles, if the Xbox and the PlayStation were the same with all the other games being the same, backwards compatibility would obviously be a kicker. For me, like I would rather go for the exclusives on the PS4 than backwards compatibility on the Xbox One. That's kind of the emphasis I would put on it. But I don't know. I'm curious if it obviously was a big deal when the PS4 launched without backwards compatibility.
149 yes, 57 no.
Thanks for voting. I was just curious. I wouldn't say, it's not like I don't understand why people would find it important. Just for me, it's never really been.
Nice.
a huge deal.
Nice.
I live in
Nice.
Nice.
I forgot about that. It's their 500 agility orbs, and then 300 of these other orbs that give you other stuff too.
A good game to just put on and screw around in.
I wonder if this has cheat codes, because I remember like the grenades and rocket launchers being really fun to play around with.
I feel like it does.
I'm gonna Google it.
Go ahead and look it up. I was gonna say.
I'm gonna Bing it. We'll see who gets done
Oh,
first.
was that something like they patched in a cheat mode or
Maybe that's
something? But
it.
that might have been 2.
Crackdown cheat codes.
I also want to say it like disables achievements or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe even
Crackdown cheat codes.
I think it might disable boss progression.
Here we go. All right. Cheatcodes.com.
This is just a bunch
Sorry,
of ways to like
that's
unlock stuff.
Competing website, probably. All weapons. Hold both back buttons and then press both back buttons? What does that mean?
That doesn't mean anything.
At the pause menu, press the D-pad. Wow, this is some complicated codes here. All guns.
Toggle crimes.
There are cheats. Let's try this out real quick. Press X left down, Y A right. Does that make sense on a monitor controller?
Yeah, it does. I just hang on.
Of course.
I pause it and do it?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
Let me see. Which one?
God damn it. All guns.
X left, down, Y, A right.
Maybe it'll work. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
This one's at the pause menu, so.
Oh, that one. Well, that's just invincibility. I
want all
I don't
guns.
think he really needs that. He doesn't seem to be having trouble.
He's very skilled at games.
Okay.
All right, let's try it live. It's X left down, Y A right. X left down, Y A right.
I'm not sure.
I didn't see anything pop up, so. Try it here, yeah. X left down, Y A right.
No, that doesn't.
Okay. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was patched.
Oh, it's in the Keys of the City DLC.
Yeah,
It says you can access it from the main menu.
Yeah, you want to play
Keys of the City? It wasn't on our main menu, so I wonder if you still have to buy it.
Yeah,
separately.
I may not
like
have
they probably are selling it.
I don't think I ever played that DLC.
It was just basically like, here's a fuck around cheat mode for just flipping around and doing shit.
If I know anything about memes,
No.
it's that people hate paying for cheat codes because in the old days they were just something you put in.
What?
Well, a big like amateur Reddit kind of thing. Back in my day, we just typed in a cheat code. Now it's a credit card. Like, nah, okay.
Oh, I get it.
But hey, I don't remember many games before this actually having like DLC cheat codes stuff.
Man, I love that shit.
Your typical running speed is increased, and you can now jump to a height of around 15 feet.
These sounds of this are fucking great. There's this incoherent rage at existing. The grenade
I can
sounds pretty
relate.
good too. Oh no.
The whole thing just feels like Detroit from RoboCop,
Keys
where it's
to
like
the
nothing
City
but
is
crime.
free and should be in the main menu.
It's like nothing but crime everywhere you go.
Yeah.
So maybe before we back out of this game for sure, we should check that out.
Yeah, I'll double check.
The crime everywhere I go, because I commit a lot of crimes.
Great.
As a
What's your
criminal
favorite
lawyer,
crime?
as a criminal lawyer, my favorite crime?
Yeah.
Loitering.
Insider trading.
Skateboarding. Brad?
I could go for some good racketeering.
Nice.
It will be added to the agency armory.
It's a very cerebral crime.
But also requires some muscle.
Yes. I learned what a Ponzi scheme was because of
From the Peacekeepers, Agent.
Basically,
Polka story.
kind of a shell game, right?
Yeah, it's just using, getting people to invest and then using that money
Pay off
to
other
pay off other
investors.
people and spiral.
No, just keep borrowing money. You'll be fine.
Yeah. It's the way God made America.
What?
Oh?
Just never stop
That
borrowing
was
money.
one of the most. I cannot process that on any level.
I'm full of it today.
Yeah, today.
You guys will have UPF without me tomorrow. It'll have a sober, easy
You
going.
probably. I mean,
I might get back. It's like
how long could that movie be?
1:30. It's apparently 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Oh wow.
So
Okay, you'd probably be back about halfway through UPF.
yeah,
A little after.
come to a
You can
rousing round of applause from the chat.
Come by and let us know how it was.
We should make our UPF Avengers themed and just
there you go.
Every UPF is Avengers themes.
I don't.
What was that Captain America game where you threw the shield around like a top down?
Captain America.
Yeah, that's the one. That's exactly what I was thinking of. So I was on the tip of my tongue. Glad you guys are here.
I don't know actually.
There's the same move in WoW. It's called Avengers Shield, where you throw out the shield and it bounces around, which is my favorite move in that entire game.
I enjoyed that one God of War combat designer acknowledging that the Captain America shield was
No, it was Thor's hammer.
inspiration for.
No, for the axe recall stuff.
Yeah,
I don't
Thor's
know.
hammer.
I thought the Captain America shield was more known for coming back to him though.
No, Thor's hammer does it.
I guess
He
that's
straight up
true.
specifically said Captain America.
No, it's Thor's hammer. Maybe he's probably wrong.
Yeah,
he was probably wrong.
Yeah, probably.
Thor's hammer comes right back.
They devoted years of their life to it, but they're like, I don't know.
You talking about me or the God of War guy?
The God of War person.
Oh, did he say he said Captain? Wait,
I'm pretty sure they said Captain America
Then
specifically.
he was obviously mistaken.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
What is Thor?
I don't
Also,
exactly.
that would tie into the whole Norse mythology.
I don't exactly know my Marvel. But I guess the hammer does come back, doesn't it?
The end of Thor.
I thought the thing about the hammer was nobody else could pick it up or move it.
That's true, but then there's a lot of scenes of him just going "Ugh," and then the hammer appearing.
The end of the Dark World, the second Thor movie, has this great thing where he's going through wormholes, and the hammer does not know where to go, so it starts going up into space and coming back down. Is a good gag. Movie was not superb, but
I think I have seen.
Go ahead.
I have seen way fewer Marvel movies than the average person, I guess.
I've seen pretty much all of them. I think.
The only Thor I saw was Ragnarok.
I was talking to Alaska about it yesterday. I think he's seen all of them.
The first one is directed by Kenneth Branagh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've seen every Marvel movie.
They were, yeah.
They're fun. They're formulaic, but they're.
I like the first Iron Man, Thor Ragnarok, Spider-Man Homecoming.
Ant-Man was pretty good.
Ant-Man was fine.
The scene in Civil War where Ant-Man goes big. I've only done this once in the lab, and I was like, he's gonna go big.
I still think Winter Soldier is the best one I've seen.
I should see that one.
Elevator scene,
so good.
The elevator scene alone in that is worth the.
It's such a different movie from all the other Marvel movies I've seen.
It's too bad Chris Evans is probably going to be done with Captain America pretty soon. Going from seeing him in Fantastic Four as Johnny Flame, and now he's got this gravitas to that role, the Captain America role.
He also just seems like an incredibly good guy.
Yeah.
Tell me more about Johnny Flame.
Is that Johnny Storm? Was that his name?
I think so.
I forget. Been a while since I've seen that. That last Fantastic Four movie that was Sony, I think, did it because they had the rights, was apparently god awful.
Oh right, yeah, that thing. Yeah.
The kid from Whiplash, Kate Mara.
Winter Soldier is so good because it's just like a spy thriller.
Yeah.
It's like he's on the run. You don't know who you can trust.
It is a good ass movie.
Probably can't trust Red Skull.
That was the disappointing thing about the Captain America movie is that Red Skull was kind of wasted in the first movie.
Really?
He's kind of
the bad guys. The bad guys in Winter Soldier are S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why it's
technically Hydra.
Well, you know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
But no, the Red Skull is kind of his classic villain, and they kind of I like the portrayal.
That's always a comic book movie thing. Is you always go with the big villain first.
And now the Spider-Man movies are like, hey, the pterodactyl. Okay.
That's why I really liked in Iron Man they saved Mandarin
for this
last,
jokey
and then
dumb.
he wasn't really even.
People were so mad about that.
I really liked that.
You're my power rings. Yeah, that was.
Because it's such a goof. I guarantee there was a meeting at some point. They're like, how do we fucking have the Mandarin be this actual threatening guy when he's just dude with a ring, a stereotype dude with rings.
And Ben Kingsley just obviously my grandkids love these movies. I guess I'll do it. What do you want me to do?
Until they give up.
Iron Man 3 was fun.
It was fun.
Up somewhere. You put Getting Up out.
Mark Echo.
Backwards compatibility. I'm sure the soundtrack licensing would actually probably kill that.
probably a nightmare.
Maybe the voice
I feel
stuff.
like we did that on a UPF not too long ago, last year maybe. Took another look at it.
With that,
what is the? Well, you can't see it now. What are the little orbs above the agility orbs?
That's how good they are.
Yeah. Like how much you get out of it.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff, you want to see some Morrowind before we break it off?
Matt Rory's in a hurry to get the fuck out of here.
I'm not. Trust me, being in chat for these kind of streams, I feel like I have a kind of a feeling for when people get.
Yeah,
antsy.
I'm just about done.
All right. Play as long as you want.
I did want to see if there was we could do cheats because I want to see what the cool.
Yeah, let's check on the cheats.
We can try it. Yeah, there are some.
I bet that's not going to work.
You might have to go to the main menu.
But I bet it's like specifically not installed. I bet you would have to like go to the website or go to the store and buy the DLC. Yeah.
I went to downloads earlier and there was nothing there, but you can try.
What does extract mean? Go to the market.
Oh, yeah, that's not going to work.
Yeah, let's.
This actually should still work.
Maybe back.
Play.
Here. Let me do this. Jan, you cut away from this.
I actually want to see what these things say.
Popping up all kinds of payment info.
What do they say? Play more Crackdown.
What are we looking for?
Crackdown Freak. What does that say? I'm just looking at these Freak picture pack. Wow.
What's the free
premium theme for Crackdown?
It is not on here. There is
no Keys to the City pack.
Yeah. Oh well. All right.
Was that only in Crackdown 2, maybe?
I looked up the Crackdown cheat codes.
Yeah, chat seemed to be convinced that you could just easily launch that there, but
maybe if they have any ideas for how to do it, we're happy to pop into it.
Yeah, well, all right. Why don't you play some Morrowind?
Matt Rory.
Hi, how are you? Now I'm nervous that people are yelling at me if they wanted to play more Crackdown. I don't know. I'm not psychic.
Man, that is a crappy looking JPEG. Look at that.
That's what they had.
Did anybody play this on the Xbox when it came out?
I did. Okay. I know.
That's about it.
It was on PC.
Like this was the first. I think maybe I'd heard of Elder Scrolls before.
Was it a launch title? I want to say.
I think it might have been close.
No.
I don't know.
I played Oblivion on 360.
That game was not.
I bought a pack that was Oblivion and BioShock.
Mm-hmm. I wrote the game guide for Oblivion, 80,000 words.
I remember Morrowind was the game that came out that I could not run on my PC no matter what. Like, no fucking way would that run.
It's a bunch of patches and updates and weird stuff for the PC version of this game now. If you want to try to like up-res it.
I mean, back then I didn't have the video card.
I know.
For it.
There's a tremendous amount of mods for
when this first came out. This was taxing as shit.
All the buttons you need. Move, look, jump.
Oh fuck, that skeleton's fucked up.
This game is very kind of.
The guy's tired but strong.
Monotonous palette, I would say. It's inverted.
Oh wow.
Jib.
Look at this.
There's a lot of people asking about your shoes.
They always do.
Yeah, I got shoes.
Those PlayStation shoes?
Yeah, they're weird. Like
I was wondering that, but what is the thing on the tongue?
It's the logo for a basketball player.
Oh, wait, basketball players have logos?
Oh yeah.
Player.
Branding
what
is.
What am I doing here?
Branding is very important.
Done. Player 2.
Okay.
The world record speedruns for this always count the character creation, and then you can't walk very fast. I know. I just kind of want to see a little bit of this. This definitely looks the worst of all the games that we have played so far. This has not aged well. This is a 360 game, right?
An old game. No, this is Xbox.
This is
original
Xbox.
Xbox.
Oh, 360 was the Oblivion one, yeah.
I fucking am shocked that this is running at 60 FPS.
Yeah, this frame rate's very good.
They do that for the X? Maybe?
I bet the S could do it.
Maybe the S does as well. That's cool. That's neat. Wow, man,
that view distance is not increasing. That's probably hard locked into the.
Dated, but like playable.
I mean, it's definitely playable. But yeah, if you have the PC version, which it feels like probably everybody does. That face looks really weird on that body texture.
Can we get some more monitor?
I'm a Khajiit.
I can barely hear this at all.
Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
I watched my wife play quite a bit of this game on an original Xbox.
Jeez.
Not that long ago, and you think. No, I was gonna say you think current Bethesda games are buggy. I was like, no, it is buggy in exactly the same ways. Faster loading times.
Yeah,
like pretty cool though.
This is the first game I never played Daggerfall or any of those older ones, which were huge. Definitely people really liked them a lot. But
I didn't either.
I know people have their fond points of Morrowind, and I'm gonna go and pick from my class list. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a bard because that's really lame.
I know this game has a reputation with some people as being like the last real Bethesda game.
Yeah, I get that people have. I kind of want to say rose-colored glasses about that kind of stuff because it's like old XCOM, the XCOM UFO Defense versus XCOM now, which is very simplified and easier to play.
Yeah.
Some people have, hey, No wrong answer, I suppose.
Yeah, there were definitely people that felt that like Oblivion was where they crossed over into just like, oh, they're making it for console kids now.
And Skyrim, definitely, a lot of people fucking hate Skyrim.
They definitely made it for console, that's not wrong. But that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Oblivion was just one of the lower points in the series, I mean, of the games I played, because it was easy to make a character that was useless by like level 15.
Me and my friends over at No Mutants Allowed have some things to say.
You're right, I remember that actually. You could level yourself into a corner in that game,
You could
right?
definitely. That was part of the biggest...
Pick up your papers off the table.
I wrote a shitload of stuff up on that in the game guide because it was pretty easy.
Wasn't it because enemies scaled up with every level you raised, no matter what skill it was?
You had minor and major skills, and if you did too many in a major skill, you'd level up your character level. Right. And then you would sometimes be...
Like I remember that was a game where I jumped everywhere I went so I could get my acrobatics skill up. Yep. But then that would screw you over.
You should learn how to do combat. Okay. Dagger. Yeah, this is great. Prisoner, just leave the daggers out on the table. No,
It was a different time.
It was a different time.
Eat that bread.
People they didn't lock the doors at night.
The cat's got a knife.
So immediately cops come in and just
beast races cannot wear shoes.
Persuading people.
They've not come up with good ways.
What is that?
That's a Dwemer artifact. Dwemer, you now have a map menu. Thanks, buddy. Where am I supposed to go in here? I think I need to hide this first. Is it X? Okay.
You need to get fucked up on skooma.
Okay, I'm in the courtyard now. Check the barrel to your left and get the ring inside. Man, this is really guided. You have a magic menu. Like all menus, press B to use your new menu.
Okay. I like that tooltip is this menu is like other menus.
Oh. Okay, let's see now. Powers, spells. I've not been reading all this, so probably gonna lose some. What did it say? LB to cast? That's jump.
It would not say LB to cast because it would have been white or black.
Oh, right. I don't think a magical ring of healing is really gonna do much for me, but.
Are you a werewolf? Oh, you're a Catman, that's
I'm a
right.
Khajiit.
I think you can become a werewolf in this,
God
right?
damn, I don't
And a
want to
vampire?
get out of here, but.
Or they all have that, right?
The Khajiit?
No, the werewolf and vampire stuff.
I don't know enough about Morrowind to
Now
tell
he
you.
hates me.
Pretty sure they had.
I'm pretty sure Oblivion had a vampire thing.
Oh, it definitely does, but I think they had it in here too.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Skyrim had some vampires too.
Your real septum, right? Yeah.
Duties.
You start filling out your journal's been updated.
Yeah. Updated my journal. The one game of the old RPGs that I never finished was Planescape Torment, which I always kind of meant to go back to. It's available on phones now, which I'm not sure how it works.
Yeah.
But okay.
Rory, I need you to go stab someone.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Trust me, I am on point. When I want to play a game, I want to shoot stuff and stab stuff.
Stab that guy.
Maybe Fargoth, yeah. Maybe you're gonna. Your crime has been reported. Whatever, man.
He doesn't even have a weapon.
Aye! Oh, I might allow pay 2.
Resist arrest.
Stolen. Yeah, it's fine. I should have saved the game.
This will go well.
Kill this person and take their sword.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I'm powerful enough.
Use your magic.
The guards are usually pretty grunt.
Your unarmored skill increased to 6.
Okay. Select. Load. Wow. Okay.
All right,
No, none of those pesky auto saves.
They had not invented autosave back then.
Would this be an artifact of playing it on Xbox One, or is this the way it was?
This is the way it was. Yeah.
Man, I always, when I used to be better at games and writing game guides, I'd always say, make sure you save pretty often, because there are people still who rely on autosaves, even when manual saves are a thing.
Yeah.
I apparently am one of them. So.
I think the thing I run into is that some games are not always clear about when they autosave or what they're doing, so I end up, like in God of War, I've been making a bunch of manual saves as I play, because I'm not quite sure if it saves when I quit or not.
Yeah,
it seems like it would.
I think it auto saves, but I don't know how hard that auto save is. So
Right.
I
I did have it not save a little bit of my progress one time.
Okay, because I manually save before I quit the game.
I think it was like 90 seconds
every time. Yeah,
but there was stuff I had to do again.
I'm gonna give the chat what they want. It's more Crackdown.
Oh, so apparently,
what?
Oh, we're
I saw a glance at chat.
it's in the free for all DLC.
Don't listen to me at all. Just play more Crackdown, and I'm gonna give them what they want.
Oh, maybe we need to go into that menu and download it, because probably like you maybe own that DLC,
Yeah.
but
Do I?
it hasn't been down. There were check marks next to some of it.
Oh, was it?
So, but maybe it hasn't been downloaded to this Xbox.
What I think we should do before Crackdown 3 comes out is go back and play a little Crackdown 2.
Yeah, you should actually go to this menu.
Because Crackdown 2, a lot of people probably didn't play.
Yeah, for all.
There it is.
There we go.
Nope, other one.
Just install all.
I'm just getting both.
10 megs, back in the days.
Just unlocks.
Yeah, we can find cheat codes. I remember some good grenade launchers and rocket launchers. The rocket launcher in this game was pretty cool, if I recall correctly.
Best video game rocket launcher?
I don't know what the 4-player pack is.
Yeah.
Quake.
Fortnite is pretty good because you can ride the rockets.
I saw a GIF.
You ride rockets all the time in Quake.
I like just rocket jump.
No, but when you get killed with a rocket launcher, it says someone rode the.
I wonder if it's smart enough to recognize.
Was that a metal band album name? Ride the Rocket. Ride the Lightning was Metallica, right?
Yeah. That's a different Quake weapon.
Yeah. I like the rocket launchers. We can like queue up more than one rocket. I think Quake 2 had you could hold down the button.
Look at me.
Is that Unreal?
You're gonna ask a question about Quake and look at me over here and not over there.
Game professional, Ben Pack.
Keys to the
Those
city.
guys are Quake guys.
That's the one you want.
I'm not a PC guy. I didn't have a computer till 2007.
How have you been enjoying your big gaming PC? You been playing stuff?
Yeah. I enjoy it a lot. I'm playing Dota on it.
You try to stress out anything? Like give it a stress test? You got a 1050, right?
What was the most intense thing I played?
What are we doing here?
We're trying to find cheat codes.
I don't know that you'll need the cheat codes though. Just spawn in somewhere.
Yeah, not there. Not bar.
Yeah, go to the little Muertos area and just pick.
There you go. And we'll try to do some cheat
did
codes.
this progress trickle down from the main game?
Yeah, but you could have picked different weapons there because they're all unlocked by default.
Oh shit.
Let's see here now. All right.
Wonder if you could do it right here.
Let's see now.
Right. Yeah.
Whoa. Oh no, those are locked.
Oh, they're locked.
You know what I fucking hate is when people have cheat codes, but it's just like when you do this thing in the game, you'll unlock this power. Like that is not a cheat code at all.
Limbeck charge.
Limbeck charge. All right. Is there a separate? Chat will know if there's like a separate cheat menu we have to go to here. I guess.
Go ahead and pause it and see if there is a cheat menu or whatever there is in here.
Let's try the never die version first. That's right on the at the pause
just try punch it in. Oh, at the pause menu? Okay.
Success.
Yeah, I'll see if it works.
All right, game pause. D-pad up twice, Y, X twice, D-pad left, then press D-pad right 3. D-pad up 2, Y, X 2, D-pad left. Let me just go from the beginning. Up, Y, X, X, D-pad left, right. Okay. Up, Y, X, X, left, right.
Didn't do it.
I built that robot.
Yeah. You still riding that high or?
A little bit. Yeah.
Go to the main menu to do the downloads
last time I
thing.
built something.
It's pretty awesome.
Maybe you have to activate the download to make it run.
We're in Keys to the City.
Oh, okay.
Can you do it?
Show Keys to the City. There.
There you go. Well, God mode, fast skill development.
I want to see the big guns.
Oh shit, fast skill development. Wait.
Go to change the ability. Yeah, there you go.
Well, now we can do the transforming car thing.
This is cool. This is a good cheat menu.
Whoa, you got bigger when you changed.
Hang on, I gotta see that again. Oh man, this game's cool.
The camera.
Maybe I could play a new Crackdown.
Super Agent Agility?
Oh, is that more than...
I don't know.
What? Oh, hey. Hey, Martinez, I got news for you.
You can button out of this. Infinite ammo.
That must be like higher than the cap.
All weapons. Yeah. All weapons. There you go. Supply point, all weapons. You're out of supply points, so you should be able to go there and get everything you want.
Hey.
There you go. Spawn agents.
You won't fit in that car.
Oh, you can only have one at a time.
As a man who has struggled to fit in a lot of cars, I can look at a car and know if you're going to fit in it or not. You're not going to fit in it.
Anything else? Please time to change.
Benzline's on the site. You can watch me try and fit in a Tesla.
Empty streets.
I saw that. If you haven't checked the site very often, Ben's been doing. Ben, you've been rocking the content.
Wait, here we go. Check it out.
Everyone know says you love content.
What? Everyone knows that.
Everyone knows says. What I say.
Yeah, look at that shit. Oh, that's so cool. Car gets bigger.
And throw them roughly 130.
Wow! I love the goddamn sound. It's like they only had one dude to do the VO for all the grunts and just told him like, "You're totally loco, man. Go for it."
So do I have to go to a supply point to get guns?
You already at a supply point. You just left one.
You know what? Who needs a car?
Exactly. Jump. Jump. There you go. It's that. It's a red dot.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say before Crackdown 3 comes out, we should definitely show Crackdown 2 at some point because there we go.
There you
These
go.
are still locked. Weird.
That might be in the another DLC or something. Get some rocket launchers, man.
That one?
The Firefly, I think, is the cool one. I think so. Yeah.
How about both?
Where's the last one?
Harpoon gun. These are locked. I don't know.
Oh.
Hothead or Grenadier. Cluster grenade. Yeah, some of these are still locked.
Shoot that gun. Shoot that gun.
Move that bus.
Find a bad guy and shoot that gun.
You like rockets?
Yeah.
Or rockets?
You can actually do it when they're up in the air sometimes. Like,
wow, yeah.
bump, bump, bump.
How shoot weapons?
To X.
Right.
Is that a machine gun?
That's a different rocket launcher.
Okay. It looks like there's a lot of ammo though.
I believe he has
There you go.
ammo.
Yeah. That is so much fun to do. That looks really good.
Yeah, that's fun.
I would take a new Crackdown.
I hope they.
I just hope they is more like Crackdown 1 than Crackdown 2. I don't need to belabor the point.
But also, like, you know, like what kind of mission structure, you know, is there gonna be more to it than that? I just, you know, like this game came out.
The Terry Crews thing also makes me wonder if they're gonna go like over the top Saints Row third kind of thing with the humor.
I love drop kicking cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kicking stuff in this game.
Oh man, this is a dumb game.
Terry Crews is a very good cameo.
Sorry, cops.
Yeah,
Well, not
that's
cameo,
kind of.
I guess.
Hey, Authority.
Very good role in Soul Plane as a bouncer.
There's only so much of high energy Terry Crews I can take. And if it's like the whole game long, him yelling in my ear, that might be.
See, like Terry Crews is good not only because he can hit that high energy stuff, but he's really good at like low volume intensity.
I like him. I mean, I like him. It's just.
Yeah.
You watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
No.
Stupid.
It's not on CBS, America's Watch Network, so it's off
Crackdown's
brand
good.
for me.
Yeah, you're a company man through and through.
Yeah, to the bitter end.
I still thoroughly enjoy that show.
I know a lot of people really do. It just was never quite my thing. I love Andre Braugher, even from back at
he's so
the
good.
Homicide stuff back in the day.
Homicide's
He's a fantastic actor.
You think that'd hold up?
Homicide?
We have watched it. Going back to like a 4:3 show that was shot on video is. I mean, obviously The Wire was 4:3 but
I'm less worried about the quality and more of like procedural dramas have come a long way.
the thing is, I read Homicide: A Year on the Killing Street by David Simon before I started watching the Homicide show, and so many of the anecdotes, especially in the first season, are like kind of tied. Also, the humor is not quite as on point in the first season, but every show takes like 2 seasons to get its. 3 Men and a Dean is still one of my favorite
Not Young
episodes.
Sheldon.
One of my favorite.
The humor definitely holds up.
The humor
in Young Sheldon.
Yeah.
I mean that's one of those rare shows that just right out the gate you're like it hit its stride.
Minute one, you're like, oh wow, that's
like the tension of when is he gonna say his first bazinga. You've got like you've got so much on the line for the character.
I'll just say if you ever go back and watch the first, Homicide doesn't start off super strong, but 3 Men and a Dean is one of the best episodes of TV I've ever seen. You can probably just go to that one. It's probably all on YouTube, I think.
I think it is actually.
This should be a cake.
Intense stuff. That show got really bad near the end, like season 7 or so.
That's a David Simon treat.
Well, the problem was it was on Friday at 10, which nobody is at home at Friday at 10 watching TV. It won all these Peabodys and Emmys, but
I did it.
There she is.
She got I think you got her.
No, I think she's fine actually.
Tell Chad I apologize for skipping off of that Crackdown, but I'm glad we came back.
With Violetta out of the frame.
I want to see a little more of it.
Picture for Los Muertos.
And I saw it. I got my full.
Yeah.
Weird close-up of a toe tag.
Has Rory read any good horoscopes lately?
The Watch magazine, they do not stop coming. We can't tell them.
Stay in the starting area if you wish to download it. Would you like? Hey, want to buy some DLC? Ooh, that's a weird way to.
I think I'm good.
weird way to do
I
that.
wonder what would happen if I asked to be taken off the Watch Magazine distribution chain. Like if that would be seen as a negative stripe on my next review.
He doesn't want the magazine.
Because we all get it in our...
He has to get the magazine. We all get the magazine.
We all
He
get
said
it.
he doesn't want the magazine.
I can see like...
How's he gonna know the horoscope?
That Mr. Show phone call, like going right to the president.
Yeah.
Like he said he didn't want the magazine, sir. Like, oh.
Fire him.
Launch the nukes.
to guard their kingpin. Don't expect a cakewalk.
To be clear, I ironically like Watch Magazine.
Bye.
Nice, keep it going.
Excuse me.
When you spun around there, you kind of looked like Exhibit.
We needed to have a little downtime with Morrowind before coming back to this kind of higher energy. I showed my girlfriend the Serious Sam episode where the kamikaze bomber dude show up for the first time and they're just coming at you. I won't do it. That was half volume of the game.
Are you at all interested in a Serious Sam 4 or whatever it was they just announced? They just announced a new Serious Sam.
I heard Serious Sam 3 was not very good. Those games had a special moment in my college life where I would play them with my roommate, both in our own room, yelling at each other, co-op. But yeah, Serious Sam, it feels like. But then, hey, so they made a Doom game in 2016 that is super dope. So hopefully they can make some kind of old school shooter that is really fun. But yeah, I saw the teaser trailer for Serious Sam 4, which was kind of like no gameplay at all. Just him driving along.
Like kind of the only thing they've said is just like, oh, it's going to be like a much bigger game and
it looked like maybe kind of open worldish. I'm not sure.
Yeah, and maybe open world.
Bye.
Yep, there you go. That's the fun way to play this game. I liked the progression in this game.
Yeah, man, this game was
like they could have used more.
Going back and finding a agility orbs that you couldn't get to before is fun. But yeah, for a stream, this is the way to play this for sure.
All right, who's next?
Do you have like targets on your HUD?
It's just wanton destruction and nonsense. Come here, you.
I want Crackdown 3 to start like this.
It's just so unceremonious.
Well, if it starts like this one starts, that's not going to work.
Yeah. No, I want
the run
like
speed is so fucking
right
slow.
here, and then escalate.
Oh yeah, right. You're
What's
just like
that?
jumping into space. And
like
the old abilities maybe is one of my favorite Giant Bomb wiki pages.
Yeah.
Just start off with everything and like dial it back as you actually start to play.
No, don't dial it back.
No, don't
Just
dial
You can go to
going
10.
up.
You can go to 11.
Lay low until they give up.
Is there a map? I haven't been able to find it. Oh,
was.
there it is.
Select.
A button for it.
It's not a great map.
That's not a great map.
You can button into this area and then see more stuff, right? Choose a district, yeah.
Vaguely.
Oh, but you don't see where the next boss is?
There it is.
you have to
Undiscovered. You
find
have
them.
to run up
Oh,
to
just
them,
run around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, can you go to other zones?
Yeah.
Want to? You can spawn back at the keep and drive to somewhere else.
You unlocked all the agents.
Or are they
points,
locked
too,
off?
So you could,
I forget.
They're not locked off.
There are no barricades on the.
Fast travel or no?
You
Yeah,
can fast
it's
travel, extract,
Yes,
quit out of this,
But you have to
go to the pause menu,
first, right?
main menu, extract,
There you go.
and then from the supply point, you can go to any other supply point. And since you unlocked all the supply points while you were cheating, then you can go anywhere. Hit A. There you go.
It was fun. Any questions on the chat?
High power tower. I built that
Any
robot.
comments from the chat?
Not a question.
What would you like to see from more Labo stuff? Now, as somebody who's built one.
I don't know.
Get equipped.
You just spawn right next to a
Ready to
dude.
rampage, agent. Death is
Fuck that guy.
He went flying.
replacement.
I also like that you don't have to worry about collecting the shit that drops off them. It'll just come to you from no matter how far you are, which feels really good.
That's always great. Like whenever there's a game that's like, oh, there's an upgrade, you don't have to collect the things. I get mad that that's not the default.
Right. And then I also get that
And
like
then
first.
yeah.
The games where you kill stuff and it falls to their feet and you have to go get it before like 30 seconds elapses or you lose it are always immensely frustrating for me.
Time for you to hand out some justice.
Yeah, look at all those orbs.
Yeah, hand out
That I
some justice.
Totally don't need.
Take this off a bit.
Yep, there it is. Justice served.
be justice.
Got your due process swinging.
What temperature do you think Justice is best served at?
Justice is a dish best served like lukewarm.
Lukewarm? Like you let it cook and then maybe sit under like not out, but like maybe under kind of
right, or if you have some kind of
low power
like
heat lamp.
Yeah, exactly. Low power heat lamp or just like a heating table.
You got it down, no?
Hey, way to go. You nailed that boss fight.
Pretty good at Crackdown.
Personal network agent.
They're continually announcing new games that are part of this whole backwards compatibility stuff, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's what.
Yeah,
why
some
we're
of
doing
the,
this.
some of the stuff just came out today.
Yeah.
I gotta say, Mercenaries was just today.
So far, I gotta say,
they're doing a really good job.
Red Dead Redemption is definitely my favorite one from the stream so far.
Makes their leader all the more
Game looked good when it came out, obviously.
Yeah,
but
I mean, it had some performance issues. It wasn't perfect. Sure. Oh, got a truck. It's the gas tank. The gas tank.
There might not be one. It's right stick.
Here's a chat comment. They should do a Judge Dredd game in this style.
It's not really like a crusading kind of.
That's yeah, cool. Like would you do this in a Judge Dredd game? Would you jump around and like?
I'd be happy with a Judge Dredd movie, to be
rooted
honest with you.
at that point.
The same people did the last one.
Does Judge Dredd ever jump that high?
He's not a soldier.
Or fly around like a Batman.
So much, let's say.
Because like traversal is the thing you kind of want.
Be warned, Agent. The agency does not tolerate the killing of innocent civilians.
Hey, in case you didn't know, the agency doesn't tolerate the killing of innocent civilians.
Good
so if you could just maybe do a little less of that.
Try hard not to.
Good to know. Keep that in mind.
This game feels really fun to play. Mind if I kill some people for a second? How do you do it? How do you lock on?
A couple more minutes.
Left trigger to aim.
Somebody in the chat asked if the voice is the guy from America's Most Wanted. It does sound like that guy.
No, I
John Walsh?
I don't think it's John.
I can't rocket jump. This game sucks.
Skills
for kills. Who's the announcer voice? Maybe
I don't know.
I'm finding that right now.
Yeah.
I can remember it being not really anybody you've heard
Michael McCrory.
Oh, of the McCrohys. County McCrohy back in the old country.
McCrohy didn't Cambria.
Like the nuclear missiles just rolling around on the street.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. I knew that voice was familiar. He's Michael, what's his name, from Big O.
Big O?
He's the main guy from Big O.
It's not a tire shop?
No, it's an anime.
Oh, okay. Wow. Also a tire shop, by the way. Really frustrating. I can do like air kicks, like drop kicks and shit. But this game is not really
mostly
melee
like
focused.
video games and anime. He voiced Kano in Mortal Kombat X.
Oh. Jeff, you want to try a little bit of the high-powered,
yeah, sure, why
super-powered
not? I'll jump around a bit.
It is fun. It is really fun.
It is quite fun.
Remember, don't kill civilians.
They should disable reloads for this rocket launcher in this mode.
Just let it go.
Oh, just let you.
Yeah, because you still
the cop.
He voiced 10 characters in Naruto Shippuden and 11 characters in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Naruto. I know that anime.
Fuck, man. Now I really hope Crackdown 3 is good.
That's kind of the weird draw. They have to do this kind of stuff to raise awareness of these old games, but also like Red Dead Redemption seems like I would play that game again for 60 hours.
Kill you?
No, don't swim.
Oh, that's right.
You swim really fast too.
It's not Grand Theft Auto.
Can you blow up the billboards?
I just think, I guess Crackdown 2 just kind of like poisoned the well enough.
Yeah. But now it's been so long, nobody remembers Crackdown 2. I remember disliking it.
I was so excited for Crackdown 2.
The whole like same map and with zombies, it felt like a DLC.
God, that's right. It was the same map, wasn't it?
It was broken down, like all this. The buildings are little.
I remember really hating the sort of zombie hive like holdout missions.
they were compared to this one. All these little bosses are not materially very different from each other, but they're usually in like kind of unique places. You have to find out how to get to them.
To be fair, I don't remember a lot of the specifics, but I feel like I heard they made the second game in like a year or something like that.
Would not
or less. Yeah, it was some kind of like, hey, development on this has gone awry. We need you to take it on and do it.
Yeah, like it was a super compressed schedule.
That's not a staircase in here.
We were talking about Terraria Underworld, I think a couple weeks ago, and as soon as I mentioned on EPF, I was like, well, I wonder how that's going. They canceled it, and it was really kind of this bleak blog post update, like we spent a lot of time on this and we outsourced some of it, and that was a mistake because it's really not even close to being done. So we're gonna axe it. Hopefully, Terraria 2 comes out of
That thing came out of early access, right?
Terraria Underworld never was playable.
No. Wait, was that a standalone game?
It was supposed to be, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was an add-on.
Another one of the franchise.
Oh wow.
The space game was Starbound was a Kickstarter or early access or something like that.
Did that come out of early access?
I think it did. Yeah, I think it might still be in early access, to be honest with you, but I could be wrong. I want to play a Terraria 2. I would play that. Yeah, do pull-ups. The guys watching you come in are just doing pull-ups instead of going to shoot them.
Is he in there?
That's him right there.
Yeah. How do you get in?
But I don't remember how to get in any of these buildings.
But maybe the big red exclamation point, you probably have to go in a tube or a pipe or something.
Oh yeah, that does look like it.
Question from the chat, how about Crackdown with the Nemesis system? That's sort of what they're trying to do in 3, it seems like.
All right.
But not as... I don't want to say not as good.
It doesn't have to be exactly that.
Yeah,
it's something like that.
More like they were taking some ideas.
Maybe there's stairs on the top of the building? There might be. I don't know if you already looked.
Also, people want to know what you guys thought of the end of this game.
I remember it was a fun twist.
Yeah.
Was it the keep gets taken over or something? Or?
Well, no. I mean, like the agency sort of turns out to be this authoritarian nightmare. And like
I remember climbing in the keep.
They kind of like you kind of are working for the bad guys by the end of it.
I don't know. I think you're killing some bad guys right now. I don't think.
Or I forget exactly how they play it.
I forget too.
It's the agent voice is evil.
Yeah, like
and you go like, oh no, I've been working for monsters this whole time. Like it's they have some plan. I forget what the plan is.
Some real peace through strength type stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about in the intro. I forget what he said now at the beginning, but like in light of the twist in this game, it's kind of chilling.
Yeah. Can I jump?
All right.
Is
that thing flashing or something? Is that thing? Can you interact with it?
I don't think you can interact with it.
You can do that. I'm sure anything of you.
I don't think I can get in the pipe and crawl up that way. That's something else.
If you did get inside of that guy, what would you do?
I'd kick him a bunch until he was dead.
Can you pick that up and throw him?
I recommend the rocket launcher.
Some good physics in this game. Break that maybe and go through?
Break that and get in there?
I don't think this game... Oh, okay. Yeah, this is how it is.
I don't know if this goes into the building or not, but...
It
oh, excuse me.
Ooh, it might.
Rough one. Blow that up.
Huh. Look at that.
Are you inside?
I'm somewhere.
Container park under this? No, this is the same.
All right.
I recommend giving up.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
This is super fun to run around in, but you kind of just kill everything very quickly. So this is fun.
Yeah.
This is fun for like 20 minutes.
Like Keys to the City speedrun would be fun to watch once to see exactly how quickly someone could do it.
But you're just kind of...
Starbound came out in 2016, and Jeff and Rory did a quick look.
Yeah, I think I did. It was, but that was
early access, right?
I think. I haven't checked on the.
Have you looked at It Lurks Below?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
It is a David Brevik's game. It's a Terraria. It's fairly Terraria-esque.
Oh, what's that new mech game?
BattleTech.
Any of you playing that?
No, Vinny's playing it.
I want to check it out.
A lot of people are talking about it this week. It's the big release this week, I think.
Yeah.
BattleTech's a big franchise, I know, for some people.
Those look like creme brulee.
They do, kind of.
Austin was telling me that he had to buy more RAM to play BattleTech.
As good a reason as any. I, for some reason, got it in my head that BattleTech was going to be like more action focused, like the going to the BattleTech Center.
That's because you went to that BattleTech Center in Vegas.
Yeah, and
it changed your life.
And
what is BattleTech then?
It's just a mech franchise. I mean,
this game is a turn-based strategy.
Okay.
MechWarrior 5 is what you want.
Yeah,
I hope.
But also, I played some MechWarrior 5, and I was like, "This is cool." I don't.
Oh, is it not a walking tank simulator?
I mean that's.
Or is it more of an action game?
It's action-y, but it is more sim.
MechWarrior 2 is like kind of a hardcore sim.
Well, look at those, jump up again and look in the background.
To an extent.
Look at those mountains behind you, the other way. That looks like some real rough. Those have not loaded in yet from a distance.
Yeah.
I make fun of things like that.
It was a different time. Let's see you do better.
I
I'd like
right.
to see you do a tenth of that.
That's what I thought.
see pretty fucking fun.
Oh, this is more city.
Yeah, it's a decently sized.
I figured this was just like
personal network agent.
decoration.
You can thank the peacekeepers for this.
Thanks, peacekeepers.
Olga Meat.
All right, one more boss, maybe.
Yeah.
That's my missiles.
I'll just leave those out.
She might be under the mountain in a complex. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I recommend giving up. See what you.
Solid day gameplay though.
2016 Quick Look of Starbound was after release. The 2013 Starbound beta Quick Look was unfinished.
I was not here for that. I need to play more.
Just grab onto something, motherfucker.
Some of the feel of Starbound just never.
Yeah, you really got to make sure you get that orb.
I know. I want to get up there because I'm trying to get on top of this mountain.
Can't you just like call a jet or something?
No. I'm gonna go back to mercenaries. If you want to call vehicles.
No.
There's some. If you go around to the right, there's some gradations.
The right, you mean left?
Yeah. Opposite. There we go. That's the path to her, I think, if I recall. Been a long time, but.
It's what?
Been a long time. Been a long time. I was singing that all when I took my bathroom break. Just it's in my head now. I can see the dreams come alive at night. I will touch the sky. Not gonna hold me down no more.
I've been I started a rewatch of Next Generation.
Let's go right to Enterprise.
And I have to say, like, watching a good Star Trek after watching some bad Star Treks is very refreshing.
Enterprise is available on, Discovery is available on CBS All Access, which is America's most watched streaming service. And
That's not true. Actually, that one is not true.
I haven't seen.
You can't disprove it.
I'm pretty sure I could.
Discovery has some pretty dumb stuff at the end of it, but it's still worth watching.
At the end of the season?
Yeah, it's only like 11 episodes or something like that. It's not too hard to get through.
I just watched the pilot.
The first few episodes are really rough. It kind of hits its stride a little bit. It is a little grimdark.
Yeah, like
but
grimdark serialized drama is not what I want out of Star Trek. I want like contrived morality plays.
Yeah.
Well, apparently Quentin Tarantino is going to make a Star Trek movie now, so you're going to get some real interesting stuff.
I'm gonna say the N-word.
They'll probably make it PG-13. I don't know. Yeah, I think he's just going to write the script and hopefully somebody will.
Just a lot of foot stuff.
Yeah, just a lot of Vulcan feet.
Weird. Everybody's pawn firing all the time.
Did you know the Vulcans also have pointy feet?
That's going to be my new novelty hit. Everybody's pawn firing all the time. I'm gonna write that. I think CBS will let me have the rights to that. I am an employee.
Everybody pawn far tonight?
Yeah, something like that.
Hello, car.
Speaking of pawn firing. High-pitched sound just sounds really good.
Yeah. Yeah, some good sound. Picking up orbs sounds good.
Fuck this car especially.
It's just so crisp.
Yeah.
It's so snappy.
This is my Rocket League sequel.
There's no weight to it. The car just goes flying.
It's dudes, but they kick cars.
Oh man, I can see that being really fun.
All right.
You know what? They did their job. I am way more interested in Crackdown 3 now.
Yeah. We should do this again the next time they announce some. The Xbox One X stuff is really fascinating to me.
Yeah.
Like that is really kind of the high end of these backwards compatibility announcements.
They've done some cool stuff.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, like this runs well. Like it's
really great.
Red Dead looked great.
Red Dead really did. Morrowind you can probably skip. Sorry about that, everybody. I feel bad about that now.
Don't worry.
I constantly judge myself.
They got more win runs at 60 FPS though. Like they did work to this stuff.
Yeah, someone in the chat said it was a soft 30 back in the day.
And for free. Like all this stuff is free. It's really cool.
Yeah, I guess it's cool. Like assuming you still have the discs.
Well, yeah,
it's
yeah.
free.
Apparently, the eBay prices for all these discs go up immediately as soon as they.
I wanted to buy a physical copy of Breakdown when they announced the compatibility, and the prices like doubled.
And now that you've played Breakdown,
Breakdown
you have saves of it. You can bring it back on UPF.
Breakdown is rough to get used to, but there's something to it. The combat system is way cooler than they let you mess with at the beginning.
Ooh,
yeah. All right. I don't need any more Crackdown.
Yeah.
Go to leaderboards. Leaderboards. See if there's. I'm really curious. Probably totally broken, but yeah, okay.
That's a shame.
No all-time leaderboards.
Jeez, not even the missions, nothing.
They might just not work in the Keys to the City mode because it's like a cheat thing.
Right,
but
yeah. Or I suspect that probably won't work in the original game.
I don't know.
Maybe none of my friends played Keys to the City.
Back in '07.
Got a lot done today, guys.
Yeah.
Labo builds.
Bought all the games. Got a robot build.
Yeah, the robot works. Even though I'm tall, it still works.
Do you feel like that would hold up doing that for a long time? Because that looks like you were vigorously.
I could have adjusted it more to be better fit for my height and wingspan and stuff. So if I had not made any adjustments to it there, I probably would have eventually broken the backpack with that stuff.
How's that? What does this feel like? Is this like twine or is it rubberized or what kind of rope are they using here? This feels pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
Kind of shoelace.
Yeah.
Make a knot out of this?
Yeah, maybe like a shoelace. Yeah. It's not bad. It's like and it works. You know, even though it's just cardboard with controllers in it, like the controllers are like sensitive enough to actually function. Which I
have they put out the printable stuff yet? You can trace them on your own cardboard.
I think they did put up like PDFs or something. I'm not positive, but I think that stuff is out there. But the cardboard they provided is like
loaded up.
Yeah, I loaded up. Yeah, is like pretty thin and sturdy. So like cardboard you would get in shipping boxes from Amazon or something like that would be too thick.
Yeah.
Too thick. Really? It's thicker than the stuff that they provided. So
like blood.
So I wonder how that would work. Like you probably have to do some other stuff.
I have a feeling a lot of the made-at-home stuff is going to be a little rough, but it's cool that
people are making really cool shit with it already too. Like the programming mode. There's some really crazy stuff happening. So, yeah.
Jump into the Battlegrounds hype zone only on Mixer.
Play Miramar now on an Xbox One near you.
Yeah, that rollout, it's a test client.
Oh, that's right.
You have to download a separate test client.
What is Miramar?
It's
the second map.
Desert map.
Oh, okay.
That nobody likes.
I don't know.
I like it.
Ben was playing some of this before, some of that game before we started, and watching him play it, I was like, yeah.
Is that a podcast dedicated to Battlegrounds? I assume Mixer is a podcast.
No,
Mixer
is like Twitch. Microsoft owns it. It's that hype zone thing is actually kind of neat because it automatically cuts to the end of games, so you're always watching like the shit at the end.
Yeah.
Like you're watching someone who's streaming the game,
like the red zone,
who's like close to the end. Yeah, exactly.
Blue zone.
Yeah. I think they run a separate one for Fortnite. Anyway, that's gonna do it for us here.
Yeah.
We'll be back tomorrow with Young Professional Fridays.
Young Professional Fridays.
I refuse to apologize for going to the Avengers, man. I will be streaming on Saturday for 4 or 5 hours.
The company said that anyone in the company could go watch the Avengers.
Rory
is a part of the company.
An Avengers contest.
He made his choice.
Right now.
I made mine. Is all I'm saying. I'll be here tomorrow for you.
I'll be here Saturday for everybody.
They wouldn't let me go to the Avengers, so I'll be here too.
Yeah.
Not everybody can go. I'll come back and give my impressions. That'll make it relevant.
We'll do some stuff.
Just give us the whole plot rundown, beat by beat, who dies, who lives.
You just bring your phone in there and just record it, and then come back and we'll play it on the show.
Or we should just go in there for UPF, bring a couple cameras.
One of the reasons
also there's going to be another one out a year from now. So,
one of the reasons I kind of wanted to.
But this is the most ambitious crossover in media history.
One of the reasons I wanted to go to this one is because it's all going to be coworkers, and nobody's going to be that shitty texting asshole when you're surrounded by. Actually, considering some of the people who work in this building, maybe.
Wow, you are very optimistic about the nature of human beings.
Maybe.
Hey, we'll see. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. We'll get the word from you from the lowdown.
I'll be back. I'll give my review
from the movies.
Giant Bomb has been itching to expand into film content. Filming 40s. I'll come back with a couple 40s and we'll have an
Come back
impromptu.
drunk.
I didn't make it to the movie. I had other shit to do. I would typically use the company like, we're all going to go see a movie or go to the park or whatever.
Take
Be
a
like,
little break.
cool, I'm leaving.
Yeah. Oh, there's not going to be anybody coming back after that. So.
I'll see you there. I'm going to get in my car too.
Half the time,
I'm driving right over to this park.
Half the time we start UPF at 3 and people are already leaving for the day.
Oh, yeah,
By the time we get
totally.
out here at 5.
Fucking everybody is long gone before you like, yeah.
Well, that's how it goes.
Well, I regret leaving you guys because I like fooling around with things. Put something in my hand, I'm going to fool around with it. All right.
Now you're talking. We'll be back tomorrow with more internet for that ass. We'll see you then. Have a good one.